Owura Kofi Adams I inaugurate IMC ama Ghana boxing. Eja edda professional boxing mu ewo Ghana ha. Tie mamin kanchi o say no African nation and aji world titles in professional boxing as in Ghana. And Ghana a major stakeholder in world boxing. Menka Africa boxing kwa world boxing. From DK Poison to Azuma Nelson to Nana Yaokunedu to Ike Bazuga Kote to Joseph Abeko to Joshua Clote to Isaac Dogbe. Joseph Comey kra. Joseph Comey. And even Richard Comey. Richard Comey, yes, Richard Comey. And about war titles, dear Ghana, you will be pa. You will be pa. In fact, Enura any 26 years. Enura, is it 26? I will have to check. Enti the ekoso ewo boxing mu no. Ene oha one sen beba. The ekoso ewo professional boxing mu no ene ese e ka ho asem. Enti eni mpanifo ebe kasa. Yeni stakeholders ebe kasa. Na ene no exclusively no ye wo interview with the boxer na one eye NS Akushi ekon ya yentimi nkase me enkrofo bebre aka unse asem iba me share dan kan ho asem ewo radio so the sudden death of eye Ernest Akushi adodo na afre ne Bahubali and share dan kan ho asem men kan ho asem ewo radio so. But you see, it would be out of place for Obia everybody to attribute a branch any wono wu ye ni to ntokwa no kon ye no. Matise enkrofo so na all konokra no na ofi moja ewo ringi num eni ade enti ade na omu wie ntokwa no omanfa na nko hospital. But boxer na one ne kon ye no. Jacob Dixon no one ne kon ye no. Abrantie ne se ni nuane wuo na owu ye no. Waja ntokwako. Ose boxing on kun biem. Because osia oni nkrofo bebre na akon na ye den kon ano ne na danfo Ernest Akushi ekokon ya yesi abrantie na frim. Enu nti no on kun boxing biem. But you see, you know my response to Sasem no. Ohia psychological help. Ohia professional help. In his mind, officer no na wabo ni nuane kuno. Enunti no kansa. But boxing combat sports. If we are seeing na boxing combat sports. There risk ewo boxing mu. Enunti NSA noble art of self-defense. Enti obia ye chiro boxing bo first rudiment ye chiro ne say how to defend yourself. Ye bedin komo ena no pay ye ne Alhaji Tofik ye kan boxing e wo Ghana ha for about 3 to 4 decades boxing kan ho asem na say a resource person Alhaji Tofik, you know what it means. Ye behwen so se mi amadamfo Alex Ntiamoa boache box office CEO edema box office pese ye betimi ne na kasa ena no pay e wode ekoso no isan se nura yi IMC no aba ye benya mre ne akosa ensem yi na IMC na aba no owura Azuma Zunzum Nelson ewo IMC ne so but waka sembi yentie asem na waka no na memmo asem a the legendary Azuma Nelson aka tie
mas been stop boxing na ye hwemo yue because to say me can show more box, about 85%. Omunya no we omuno draft. Must be stop boxing na yen hwɛ mo yie because to say me can show more boxing about 85%. Omunya no we omuno draft.
Enti wei eye boxing Wall of Famer. Boxing Hall of Famer. Ene all kan se no o se baby a professional boxing abedu ewo man yi mu no. Esi yem pose no. Yem fa bibia nto yenya bibia. Esan se almost 85% of Ghanaian professional boxers enum wi some on drugs. It can't get makier than Asemwe. Or say almost 85% professional boxers omunum some on drugs. And I can say even including on one by sense on also neba 98.9 a boxer. Ntie bia ne ba no e ka ho bi. Me can say bia. No, but according to voice here, boy.
It's a long voice. According to the no, according to Unze, because of the time boy, just the first 15 seconds. No. But in the long interview, no, he said that on only so air drugs nibi. Boxing, yes. On drugs.
Air drugs nibi.
Yes. And Banosu boxer.
Yes. On
so no ne ka
Onua na ye ne ba ni train now.
Yes.
Minimum say ordinary different coach there, but the last time I checked, Orura, the legendary Azuma Nelson, ne bana oye boxer no. Onua na ye ni coach. Onua na ye ni trainer. Say ne bano ne ho nye din te se ne papa.
Oh.
Happy FM.
Ne ho no enye din te se ne papa de na ne ho din pa. Ne papa de na ne ho din papa.
Na ne ho de sa sha phone pa no.
Obi kura se kotokolifo ejan. Mo din papa. Na tie ne papa tie.
This is my national flag. I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of Africa. You know, man. Man. I'm too bad, baby.
Enti oru Azuma Nelson no ono okontokwan kasa wei eye bra na okontokwa ogina boxing ring ma se boxer. Enti ene ye bedi nkomo na Ike memo akwaba mechiao bibi aboko de.
Nyame adom oboko na so e.
Pacho nyame adom me ho ye pa.
Azuma say na udaye de.
Me pacho me daye.
Oh, nice.
Me daye pa. Ma na tenten de ba eye.
Oh, okay. Di biya so ya na then they say unso ajo nsem. Di biya so ya na o onye si and o onye si na
so se wo no utimi tena ho a ba me no meda ho.
Okay.
So what you say enti bi okra na unya na no but agin anybody no you relax
asma oka no Matias we viral for enti do oka no Matias
enti we bi o a enti do oka madam da na me na ada ne so so what you say
anase bi kwa da so
na me de me self fa ni tinu kakra na eno no me naaye ba we no need the luxury of sir because wo de anu nya open intent
Masa. Any every gyro. But Azuma asemna.
Enti me pacho ansania beba so no the Boxing Interim Management Committee IMC na aba no. Eni membership no eni Samuel Captain. Dodo na asusu se GBA bibia koyi under the last regime e no moto aba nke bia nkene ono e na GBA president ono and a chairman of the IMC. vice chair no Azuma Nelson. Enti role Azuma role ni vice chair and special technical advisor. Enti other members no Brigadier General retired IB Korte, veteran boxing administrator. Felix Korte Esquire, a renowned lawyer with nearly 4 decades of service to boxing family. Inti enonso enono. Dr. Hadi Muhammad Abdullahi, a renowned Ghanaian neurosurgeon, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, ena owo ti oye Dr. Mapa. Dr. Ofuri Asare, a veteran boxing trainer and multiple award-winning coach. Coach Asare ena dodoona F inimuno. Mr. Lester Niama.
FM 98.9.
Mr. Lester Niama Cranton, or a financial consultant, and afi boxing promoter and investor. And also Ekan IMC ne ho. The coordinating team no ensueni. Mr. Patrick Johnson, obekaya yeneno komo or a long-serving General Secretary of Ghana Boxing Authority. Onu will serve as a committee to the IMC in Tishenenson FMAME. Mr. Gideon H.K. Edin we de Ike. Ona oye angrani wahu din no betimi abo e de amame.
Sa ala angrafo nkwana.
Say enu me kano.
But we dey can say the eti wo na yenhwa de.
So Mr. Gideon H.K. Oyazo sana me hunu said me hunu ewa hano. Project and branding consultant.
I say
Ohiajo, yes. Ohiajo.
But they say I'm ready. Didn't say I'm ready.
And yeah, D
Z
Uno.
And this Z only say I'm ready.
Sana mihunana. Sana mihuno. Until or your project and branding consultant and organizing secretary for a Ghana boxing boxing promoters Association of Ghana. Into Ono would serve or act as the committee's liaison and coordinator. Into Anonso Enono. Mr. Prince Azanu, a national anti-doping officer at the National Sports Authority. Into Anonso would act as a stakeholder liaison for athlete welfare and technical advisor on anti-doping. Enti enipa mako dubakui ena the interim management committee for boxing ewo maimu Isaac Asempa.
Boxing any the omo no. I feel that it must be properly regulated. Na nyema enko ye no. And I have been following this issue critically because we don't be any the kind of love and I'm for Baobali. I have followed discussions and everything that goes on critically and say we will be a what I call boxing arena idea you enjoy. In fact, the kind of euphoria you find there every weekend, what you see at the football field. On a boxing night, what you find from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. No? The excitement, the drama, the euphoria, the doubting.
It's not even on the day of the bout.
Even weighing. In fact, Baobali ni video bi. It's a popular video I've been posting. And you see, ban. Unso Baobali no one enyum. He chairman.
Yes.
Baobali.
Ubali. No, almost swano. The next gongon. No, the name. Yes.
And I've been following the issues critically, and I said, sir, there's been a lot of misinformation around this Baobali issue. And the misinformation, especially the places it comes from, no. Someone for Tia, because Ebiamono, they don't have the power to verify and everything. They go along with it, and that becomes the story. And perception, so there on humans. There is that perception, say Baobali is such a bad boxer.
Happy FM.
There is that perception that Baobali is such a bad boxer.
Onye a bad boxer, but ne who nye dinsa.
No. And I'm saying that perception, it is entirely wrong. It is not accurate. It is not correct.
Sento kwebi obekubia ni abono.
It is not accurate. It is not correct. It is not factual.
Samum.
Yes. So, anything that make us say, a misconception and misperception, and a man for a carry, and a edidia common photo now for a jatum that sana issue.
And that's what public perception does.
Exactly. And sometimes they're very, very dangerous. Baobali, he became famous just last year.
Yes.
He became very, very famous.
And it's because of that famous video, no?
Yes, and all started in the trash talks near the end. Baobali, Waku 9 fights, so he's a late bloomer in terms of boxing. No? He's a late bloomer.
9 professional bouts.
9 professional bouts.
98.9.
He's lost only 2 of those bouts.
He, including the
last 2 bouts in Baobali, Elusu. So prior to the last 2 bouts in Elusu all this year, one in May and the last one, the recent one.
Even the turnaround time almost konokra.
No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It is not wrong at all. And say in the boxing, when you we would give some education. We had, say yeah, and so yeah, experts, but you got information every day. Experts, and because of you be disseminate information now.
Yeah, verify now if you disseminate.
Yeah, verify and disseminate. That's the kind of job we do. So it doesn't mean that you are experts on every field.
Okay.
But you go is
yeah.
Into your information no. Near sonne so near who papa ni no krane woman no.
Near cancer. Unlike the Encrofor cancer, the turnaround time.
Happy FM.
Okun May and Wakun September. Boni bieni.
And we'll explain.
Okay.
But mami we on the
perception, public perception.
Say, Baobali na no one goes okubino. Baobali, prior to winning 7 fights, no Obi can was him. He had won 7 successive fights. Obi can was him. In fact, it was last year. I think last year he fought in May. In May or so last year. And winning bout, you know. That was the last fight he won before he came to lose the 2 fights.
The last 2.
In May, no. He was supposed to come and fight in November of 2024. And as about, no, Ambasso. Something happened and the bout didn't come on. I even think they were even at the the bout was supposed to come on. So they were at the arena.
The arena.
But BBC only said that all the we need to
98.9.
90 bout no Ambasso and Obeku in May.
So about na soldier ni between 2 na.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
There was
a fracas. Yes. There was a fracas be my 2 kra eba. In fact, Encrofor kra allege say that said a military officer no. Oba ho ni nyina na tuo ni kutana ntina kombetimi aye bibia fa ho.
Yes.
Ba omo anya till time a course ama the buy no e buy ma about na ntimi ama. So I think say I make kai bibisa. Titu asoma me.
You see, ena okoye. And in May he lost, and then he lost this one. But the general person say, "Oh, what's that?" And then we also go boxing. So if you lose 2 successive fights, it means that you are not good. When you have won 7 fights, is that what it means? So it means that Chelsea for almost 30 seasons in their
last 4 games,
Omo winning. Omo lose 3. I draw 1.
I draw 1.
No, Omo lose
98.9.
3. I draw 1. Does that mean that the team should be collapsed because it's not? They are not doing well
Ebi ene kran so besan lose.
against Benfica at home?
Home.
You see, so and if you know me, I never come and pay the benefit of hindsight. Me hindsight in the man, na me pay be me try my didn't see and said my chema dream ever home. Match them out dream and said Arsenal and Real Madrid any came out echo bond. Now my train Real Madrid say you somebody that said no you can't be there. Match them out dream home. Say I'm far now I'm far. Me try my go bon we I be see team no go no me yes idea. Ain't the fact that he lost 2 about and after that we will know that's not me I've never said now was son because he had won 7 bouts.
Yeah.
In fact, the last one he won, or we need by round 2 knockout. Nobody talked about that. Obianka was a good boxer. But when he lost the 2, after the narrative had done entirely that he was such a bad boxer. It's not always the case. In fact, Joshua Klotemu and all the boxers, including Aikotini Azuma, in their last few bouts, about 4 or 5, they lost all. They lost all of them. Yeah, big boxers now, including Azuma, Nelson, Aikoti, Joshua, all of them. Their last bout 3, 4, 5 bouts or more from free boxing, they lost all. It doesn't mean that you were bad boxers. Into let's put it in proper perspective. Then they tackle the real issues. Now, Obiba,
Yes, sir.
let's come to the real issues. And at the end, Yams is also. You're saying they are suspending boxing. I feel that for me, it's in the right direction.
The suspension.
If you are suspended, it's in the right direction. Say, yes, suspended boxing now. Yes, suspended the bedding, a baby. Yes, suspended boxing, say the baby. We are all in this country, Biba.
Justification
we
for suspension in the heading.
for suspension, and they say,
Happy FM.
okay,
98.9.
so me, they blame Nankasa. I put at the doorsteps of the. Okay, last week you're not here having any special. I said that I will blame the ministry and the NSC for this mess that is going on, because we spoke to Ekwasma here, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. On Wednesday, and Ekwasma car say, and we all know, say omu committee no mko ye adwuma no. Whatever that they got and the recommendations, it's not being implemented. And after no matter committee don't implement it. So if Abale had not died, would they have put together this committee to come and implement a Jumana Moise from Winnie across from here and Anna? Into your back my BBS, as soon as I can implement it. This is even an indictment of the minister and the NSC. Some back my BBS and some committees on bedding. But I'm saying that it's the right direction because unless say the ministry and the NSC
Happy FM.
say now
98.9.
suspended boxing to come and financially support professional boxing and its organization in this country. Otherwise, what they are doing is useless.
That what the ministry and the NSA will finance
So financially,
activities of professional
whether
boxing.
They are ready to financially support professional boxing in terms of organization and BBR. Whatever decision they are taking now is useless. And it is of no consequence. And government ends spending 1 peso in professional boxing.
Yes.
So if there's a problem, GBA, Ghana boxing, Ghana, Ghana Bar Association. If there's a problem in Ghana Bar Association, can the government dissolve it and government and whatever interim committee to manage Ghana Bar Association?
Happy FM.
Say GPRT.
98.9.
Omunya issues, leadership, can government dissolve it and government set up an IMC? They have their own structures and how they are supposed to deal with their issues. So I'm saying that a body, they say they are under the NSA. But if you be a government, a support on amateur boxing.
Yeah.
Directly.
Yes.
Professional boxing, government and support you more. So if you are taking such decisions now, so we now call suspending or say, what government no? Or say IMC near there, to come and manage the affairs. Now say Obiba Poakwa now I'm support your man. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. It's senseless and useless. Because Obiba Poakwa, what is the end game?
The end game is that things are done right.
Things are done right. That's what we all want. But I'm saying that
it doesn't mean say no. At the end of the day, no. At the end of the day,
at the end of the day, no. So it doesn't. It is not in their. It's not. And I gave you an example of Ghana Bar Association. Then man can the government go and dissolve it? And no more association. Can the government go and dissolve it?
98.9.
Maybe the government no power to dissolve Ghana amateur boxing because that's where their money is. One of the musical call.
That's where the national team.
Happy FM. Rani Yenti. Or IMC.
Private business.
Government and supporting the professional boxing. So today, what I'm saying is that I'm happy say
government ain't gaining when so free from professional boxing.
No, they gain.
Okay, so
They
taxes.
gain. Yes, they gain a lot.
Taxes.
Yes, they gain so much.
Boxer no kokone person or bar. Ebi an investment be obey ha any taxes will be to ya any other. But say okokun na ne person no or the nadia or a Ghana ni wakokun or the person.
Ghana Bar Association, what
no
does the
audit
government benefit from them?
Oh, say they shape policies.
No.
Oh.
What does government benefit from them?
Not a direct benefit.
Not
direct benefit.
When a professional boxer leaves Ghana
Happy FM
to go and fight
98.9.
abroad, not show the Ghana flag, not the Ghana national term, the value that it gives Ghana, you cannot quantify it in monetary terms. The value that it brings to Ghana, you cannot quantify it in monetary terms.
But the person the on Febim.
Yes, but the glory
the person on
when Azuma was fighting, I find the person name, bro. But the glory that Azuma will give the nation with the Ghana national flag and the baby Odi Din Ebeko Kodano, you cannot quantify it in monetary terms.
Okay. Oh, so Azuma Mpodi was a special purpose vehicle.
No, the
state project.
No, state project.
No, state project.
Azuma
the president.
Azuma.
The president.
No. Azuma was not a state project. Azuma was a personal project of Jerry John Rawlings. So even when Jerry John Rawlings was in the military, the president, boxing team. Azuma was part of the team.
Yes.
So now you're a boy and now so Azuma in his book another thing say now did you go free Gary then Abraham was in training camp. Was a military guy.
Yes.
So no a personal project. Na later name Amakai
Amatefi. Yes.
Later when we be friend say ye ni pay your charge motor ya. Na Feds back Gerard Backers woods mu. Nya ebedi echire. So no it was a president special project.
And as president special project, they say a state. Oh, state resources and not the bear.
No, none bottom resources.
State,
none bottom resource, any state television. But Prince, no, but Jamaican say me I want things to be done right. I'm only saying that the government should support the matchmakers and the promoters. Do you know why?
Why?
Young support you. Boxing ebe collapse. And I'm saying that Prince, let's be sincere. Me they be because say. Me ba nyabotre Prince
promoter na onu akope ni wodi ni sika ba or the yenwanya the benefit and what state support the he be
98.9.
I mean kind of credential. You see sometimes we are not realistic. Sometimes we are not realistic.
Because Madam for Alasintia mo onu ohia state support the ansana wa organize wa promote bout.
Do you know why? Because that's what I'm saying, we are not realistic. The promoters near the end. I'm not speaking for them. I'm not speaking for them. I'm not saying that things should not be done right. Things should be done right. But they are also human beings. And say I'm sharing and kind of crap. We may not have people to promote professional boxing, and the professional boxing will collapse. And the collapse here, the number of people and what's that ecosystem? Ecosystem they will not go back into the street, go into robbery and all vices. Okay, Prince. The reason I'm saying you're realistic and they saying, say, if I be a lesson, say, organize boxing bout. Book boxing arena, no, I'm going to say for a night.
Happy FM 98.9.
The last time about Kai
40,000 cedis.
Okay.
Weighing, I'm going to 15,000 cedis. Now, me bow. See, let's be sincere. Yeah, I mean, let's be sincere to the facts. Before Obeye set up, Eddie sa Amokane say lightning sa
sound in
and the other things that you do. And no himself so VIP no cost.
Yes.
And there's an additional cost involved. Prince, when you know we promote about no. Sa logistics in over 200,000. Now after you know that in boxing before the boxer fight, the boxer knows how much Obenya. So you pay all those boxers.
Yes.
Oko get fee onya 50,000. And the box it nipa promoter now can say no onya scan way. They are running at a loss. They are only hoping that one day
he's supposed to get sponsors on board.
Let's be realistic.
He's supposed to get
be realistic, Prince.
Brands on board.
Prince. Let's be realistic. My realistic. Sponsorship can and that forms are easy. It is not that easy. And last year, Ghana Football Association, football cry no big. In last year, what sponsorship did they get? How many? Apart from, let's not even go into some details. In the sponsorship, very easy, sir. Is that easy to say? They should go and get sponsorship. They should go and get sponsorships. Sponsorship is not any easy, sir. In that form, sir, what you do easily say we want to sponsorship, but in reality, is it that easy to get sponsorship? It's not that easy. Let's be realistic to the facts. Say, amonso sport, you know. It is not as if say, let's not create the impression as if say, even when they organize one boxing bout there, they get millions. In fact, even beyond Sasem now, Makano, say a boxer Eko Kontokwa, and that's why I'm saying that. Baoba lead.
Happy FM 98.9.
The boxer Biako Kontokwa, and I say you're knocking out. Let's also knocking out like Baoba lead here we are. In his next bout, I was say Okoye ECG, no, I'm sorry, MRI. Now why your normal eye test, why your blood samples are checking hepatitis A, B, then I check HIV near there. So the promoter or whatever is supposed to do all those tests for you. All those tests on one boxer, if your ECG cost, so they sell the only MRI cost, all these costs, you are running to about 5,000 per boxer.
Yeah. Depending baby I'll be no.
Yes.
Actually.
What do you find here? What do you
say okay, yeah, you kolebu. Yeah, you
kolebu we say if I say 2,000.
Yes.
Right? 2,000 per boxer. Before other things to come in. Then this is pre-fight too. Any idea? So the matchmakers, the promoters, they invest so much money. That is why the Rumble in the Jungle now was a year.
Happy FM.
You know how it
98.9.
Rumble in the Jungle happened because Mobutu was ready to fork out $10 million to sponsor the fight.
Because he needed that at that time.
Oh yes, because he was a military leader, he was hated, so he wanted to do something that to bring him love.
Yes.
And even that year, they are going to qualify to the World Cup 74.
Yes.
And Saudi, do you know Saudi number coming for 100 million a year? No, is this sponsorship?
A state money.
Yes. So I know the way can compare sponsorship, but that alone is not enough. The people are investing so much. So say a general communicator say ammonia professional boxing will die in this country because government only sacrifice even to go and hold boxing bouts. I'm a tough for a crown. They don't make the cry. I'm come to me joining the. I'm a tough for no under S no. I'm under air no. Crown a basic hono. Crown amuko training camps near there. They don't make the crown. Omunye bindi. So let's not
say government a channel resources.
Let's not kill the
development of amateur boxing.
So the government brain on what amateur. The government should know that the private promoters are also suffering. All government can tax mama. I want you to be now. Tax na odi to amuka crown to be
0551563916 and after 0555567278. And then o how ne saying.
Me bao. Raymond Akume so until I say me use to fuck out. FORK. Is it wrong to mention it on radio? I think I'm on radio, so I shouldn't.
There be.
Head of production, head of production. Is it wrong? No, say we were and head of production. I was say deputy purse holder. Deputy purse holder say Okay, so still now an episode. It is a. I see. So I can't say fuck out on radio.
You are pardoned.
No, I'm not packing because
you are pardoned.
correct, bro. And yes, bro. And then
Eva.
Good morning, Obiba.
Pacho, your frost and off referee.
Anobil, Makati Hill.
Pacho Casamiti Anobil.
Good. Anope me how they say, Asempa, yes, a realistic. On one, I see the Ghana Bar Association, Mohawa, and ya buying a set up committee. On one or more, in Tienja Ghana boxing for no more money. We also see buying supportive promoters to push the boxing. I mean, how? Moreover, you're very honest with Chrome Hanmo. So, Yebeka say we cannot associate the fight between Bahubali and the opponent. No, Bahubali. That is never true. After fight, now Saturday, no, Okoda hospital for 3 days. Was it the malaria that took him to hospital? Mama Yankano Cray, Chrome Hanmo. I didn't see. You bet me I can say 100%, but I can't be. And if you can to me, you associated with the fight, and then you credit, then you no cry, I can't win.
Happy FM 98.9.
And no, Annabel, Nidia or the ban, but still, as Empire Casano, sister, so suspended. Now, I near my year or Hodia, I should be then ready to put in some investment. And yes, no, yes, can we jai. No, as I Ukojamo Bioma, we will come back to baby away. Sa your frozen off referee.
Thanks. We're Emmanuel Willis from United States of Fisherman.
Hey, Mahishawa.
Please, what's that one you do?
Nyamia do me ho ye na nso
Yeah, good one. Miss Omehoye. Why are you from an upper program politics to sports? Michelle, you mean the what's we so? Now, me how. Bakupa ni esi no ye boxing no oba choko any Accra guys no mpacho ye show mu yi boxing na ye show mu yi just imagine guy no Jacob can say mu 20,000 boxing na okuboye na ye bisa what happened guy ni si ombo bi mo because their own people are accusing him. Say, "Oh, did you mean the meaning? Say, boxing, juju so can because when you say no, a physical idea."
Say, Emmanuel, ule we the be theories and crofo be ye, and say and someone and crofo kika. Na say boa ye boy kura. Say crofo susu say obi timi di juju. Eshe the opponent team. Enti ano there.
Okay, that's right. Enti yempe inform so omuhwena. Your boxing I see here, no. So when sort of this happened, you see guy in the hospital, no. How you check in saying NAC, your teeth is internal, yet you need me, but Nipa no also after hospital no opportunity. Until yes, I say young crop for no, young paying for no more boxing in no. Says zoom so can home. Right, nti omu na boxing no enye share senior ye show TV so obia man so se na ekono ene ye football no so house of folk I wish them all the best back to kodie na me ti say na president ka say Chelsea belusu obua Chelsea lusu wo team ne belusu why
eno eye Emmanuel Awuli eno no so ede ne dia ba no obetimi afre 0551563916 and after 0555 657278. Your frost and off referee.
Obiba.
Yes, sir. You are fabulous.
Onemme. Bibi aboko de.
Pacho adum ayakwa.
Edo de ase. Ona won kan. Power e kele. What wrong kind of pay?
Me pacho omo hu ye pa.
De nyame ase. Kacho mo second point so chia wo mo pa. Na as go do na water no. Omo no numbi. Cause na ye kotokofo no no a itimi ko Nigeria ala tayawo ko bogo na yaba ajatie Obiba ami check kotoko supporters o mo nya me brother ami check Ghana for nyina o check boxer se ba beto won bia on first point here and before am pe hu and the committee bre and second one Friday fine o better say box ni wie
and see what boxing fence ya de hono fine obi kasa me never ya den nembum sa boys and I say you nwanum kuma ya ombo boxing omo managers kwa so any woman what I say omo kwa be no so asem no ka kire woman because you kai say any sister no asuma akobo boxing fence outside Ghana abuchira try the trainers any nnuane ne nneoma doctors pampa so na na mazuma any friends say for bebre I quote the money ada no omtum boxing e de ko akire e ti omasum no se be ga ko se omom boxing no yes no omom boxing ya ti shine ni tramo ni sana mano emwa what you say bi da enche yamia mi ti ko bi asante ko e ba se e binum sisa e binum bi any ade boys bebre na mfi ano be sare we dia any bla street what you say never yes ana mano basa we abasa na emwa ohu enti mu enua kuma mo tiwa ko so bobra na ko wadi ma abra botan time fi ni sa no ma basa no udi suwa ni suwa enko ye bedu be na na bia sabi wotin ba bia ono abra odwe ne ho no na ko bo ne bayi enti bi mpuna ko ni mu ho hweye na wanka so ma to ono bayi
ya ye da se ye fro say o free fa
abajo ye frɛ na me kasa pick from
mo anu ko ye ti o
kile ni ofa omo ho ye ni
nyame adom omo ho ye
me so kaka me o kare se ko mo nya butre because maybe o ma kwa be die me house ni ba me de so ma ko yini mo nya butre ana kaka me ka fa box no to be sure yara de party to be me ka ana ya prof me ka no professor Zuzu ka no so me shese edi o wa mi yampa every say dey o mu training any nyama o mu ye no and this o mu twem o mu ye example professor Zuzu o no akata nti we dey make sure say o mu try na mu ye training that's it
me so me da se ye fro say o free fa
Obiba
yes sir
ne de bataya o adodona from second mayor and
anope mehu
na me butu ha Obiba ebi oni afam so
okay why ba se unim se unim me bi o ametimi begina na o kasa kura unim se ye me ya
Obiba ehu adi chere me me ka se me no fa friends Obiba na so no what do you say okay
me say me nyi me ho adi nkyira unti unim me media minimum ba unyi me nyi me ho adi nkyira mate
na me show fancy that na ba o hear me why na me show fa we but the can say in fact matter toko o my ade ye mo ba so ba we ni kenken kwa what do you say we first run ni and my ade ba second run ni we ba enko ba bia we o be fun simple kra na dem bisa kan say we ba he am say tramon ni wi na ade no is akoye say normal obi ba
yes sir
say ade bi akoye normal bi say ye mpeni for no man na say obi ye ntu anamo bia because obi he baby me tande ya boys yom so no ma ya say bu hu bia twan obi ba no don
Prinfa.
Na kende club Obiba.
Facha me ye fro say o frɛ Prinfa.
Michael me da club.
Michael Kwai Klagon.
Obiba ya di wana pa be ye politics say ye sports area. Anya me ntrawe. Was na boy jima why?
Me da se.
Me tem bia ya me can say boxers no we. Endro na ya wo fupa ya doso. Onza azuma na esa ababeka. Enye se ufa do na ma hu ye din na mu ye training a ena hu betimi ayedin fan tu trimu se wa ko sofo bi o abompa ya ma wa kwanchere bi se fan so ko ho wi akọ box na u ba wi ni enimu sa da ise wa u du hu ehye mu na ye training e se football a ya boy football ye training na se uko park na so abebo na za u du hu ko tu obi se so ya the sticker be abo be baby say last time say ba ku the sticker be born baby ko e won say e bo no yo enti won function ade mo bi mfa ensi nani so say oh me nye training na mo me ko ring ni ma me kwa wi ni ti da ye bembu wa ma wa ye obeja na boxing so ya ade dia o ti me ko je bright
ana Obiba unjase.
Yes.
Ultimi koje bribe. Koje bribe wa hundam na ode ko.
Medasi
football.
Medasi Michael Clagon. Your friend saying off referee fa.
Avec le frère Koforidou, I find Philip.
Philip, mo anu ko Koforidou.
Yo, assembly che imagine. And if ba wo ni wo ye bai. And Koforidou de toto ayi enye bi wo de se bia enyon to fola say o si that ni ba wo ye ntini stop music. Na se panse ba situation ye ntini stop all money ade. Well, boxing no it video wo ba. So it is different from these two scenarios where ye ni na. Oh, what it video wo ba. Into what they to sa na man mi no. Me gina ho amenti afi. Oh. E do wo ba nti yan hwani yan to ni ye san say obi gojina ayi so defend obi. Na bia obi abekunu wo court ho. Ana say obi so tonyum na obi akobon wo stage so. Oh,
but unum say ye the Nigerian boxer obewu e wa ha no de yi kra ye mfa to ho a. Even the autopsy a omo ye no e kire say abrante no say da no wan kunkura nko bewu. So at enti anu tina
in many cases. That the American idea fellow ya ni court now be wu court was a bia ya ko bonu ana ya bi sika ko wana bi fan ensi da boss in the na range mu apart from we ya group bia wu boss wu range mu da ti ano ya wu asem yen fam to sa associations no ho that's it.
And menso me da ase de menso me da ase enti eno kire se footballer bi ochina ye kobobọ na footballer bi twahwe e wo pitch so na owu a enu nti yen suspend football because footballer or bobo enu wawu enu ne nsem no se de yesi ye hwe no na ye ka no ye fra say off referee fa o ye last caller
ka chire na nya be ayali pa
me pa cho ne ajana kasa o ye ka chire nti kasa ne
yes ya be mamumo enejuma pa police
oh ajana kasa mitio
amanfo sebi ewu wo division 1 ni niama premier ni nyaye ni so owu a yanti committee and then Africa yepe committee krasa ubesi ayesi achi committee
na say we wadanfo na waye ni committee o ana wadanfo ni ministry na o aye ni committee wadanfo ya mpofo ankra
me in America say me ntiasie committee because for the first time me ankasa na asem sitasi ye kwapo a ya bisa me madam for ye sabi what suspend pe ayite powers or si dabi kanche bia na into say kai ni nyama e ko nyina no ye wa ha and a player be sabi o ye si obeyari ye e no wu ye premiership player ye ti ni nyina o yari mani wuye and then the anti committee ya be nyama e ko so no committee me ba chawo Nigeria boxer no committee report no me ba chawo abawa kandi
mi wo report ni nyina
ya implement it and we you see them
there be you implement it enti e bia afa na IMC e ba no omo ba fasa report no ya implement na e de akwahusan aba ajana me da se me yemfa unsi a na me se ajana e ye ka akiri but ma me mfa wo as last caller e fra o se o fra free fa
ma si akiri boko
ye fra o se o fra free fa
na si akiri ni well
kasa mitio
okay me media ni say question be na like be na akiri ma drink akra e fa your local league we are league
busa
those one said those days no. Yes, it's kind of football, but yet to make Africa, yet to make dominate. Emma, we are seeing our team. But I say now, it's the cap of football. Like what's happening? I mean, just so it's my one. I mean, question now.
Now say a question here then.
My question is, once those days, no, now it's kind of football, no, but over was a hard because to make Africa now to make dominate. Now we are seeing our with Asen has correct me because in Ghana and Ebony in Nigeria. Do you understand? But yes, is Kaba football. No, I mean, just say yet me we be no go stars. Because to cram you miss your moment to say that work phone. You miss what's happening like to see Kaba football. No, see at me like you those days here time. What's the problem?
na say we are sure pass sika ba football mu say.
But who compared to those days, I think a yara, so I just say, who compared to those days, a yara, until Mintia say.
Ye bepe ho nyina no e de amount ye bepe ho nyina no me da se ye fro say
hello
but ye fro say
98.9 so des me kasa fi do me
so des koi kasa yetio
me pacho na skele way skele away
tele obeba
da ben obeba de bi obeba ne ho ye de
ne ho ye pa ne ho ye si ye di kan aka se onya accident enti ne ho mfa no afe na o ne ho to ne ba enti emre so obeba ya ka da bia
okay nya men ka no na me se oba li wo no boxers omo ye drugs papa open secret omo ye drugs red any sa nyama no ana face ba li boxer bia na me penasem me share the fight pa mostly the me share boxing na ba li enti na ya Muslim taishe omo manage ye because of come smart bebre after we win this the six fight no osa komo pe opponent on ne pe anachi agbesi fight bi so ni ma dey achi agbesi omo ko achi agbesi wo de bia na komo pe bia ma no na ko de akonanim na ko pe obi oye ni weight double time ono nti eba ne sa nipa ni wa no bewu ne ti se na okata omo ti wa akokra nko bewu dada ona mo na wewu omo ti nkasa statement doctors can report ko mo yare mo kuma na ye ni na report di ba say Ghana doctors omo ya drugs obia and I want to report
me kan ho asem kura o
omo so mu hu ye e jo ti nkasa omo na ona mo ka anko obewu mo ni nyame nye ejuma
ye da se se wonso ofre ye da se se onso ode wanudi ensem eba enti no eye o how anything ye de brem ena anopai focus no was on boxing enti eno no ena anopai ye discussion no will be centered around boxing, professional boxing wasem ene ye kan esan say nei the Ministry of Youth and Recreation, Sports and Recreation, Owura Kofi Adams, ene ni agency a ehwe saa niema we so National Sports Authority Owura Yampofo Ankra o ma set interim management committee a ebehwe professional boxing na o masiesie no na de ekoso nyina no etimi aye kama ewo mu ntie no na wote ya na yedi ho enkomo no yedi kan aka kire o se ena anopai ye ne nkrofo mpanifo ahoro ebedi enkomo ye ne mpanifo ahoro ebedi nkomo bi te se Alhaji Tofik ye ne no ebedi nkomo na ya ehwe de ekoso ewo boxing mu no readings and saying there are a lot of stakeholders pa ewo boxing mu a lot of stakeholders ewo boxing mu a lot of stakeholders ewo boxing mu ye ne omo ebedi enkomo ene anopai na bibia aye kama ewo dwumadie so enti Ike o how ne saying enkrofo de ekoso ewo boxing no ha enkrofo pa Ike.
Oh, of course and on my so and you see the reality is that the air canon is not we don't want regulations to happen. We said it should happen, but amonyama emboa sport no amonyana emboa sport, they must support the sport. Say amoyana some ko stifle omo musica musisi ana. It will get to a point where they may not have the energy and the drive to do it, and they may affect you, including the boxers. Why do you think that the boxers are up in arms against them? Because boxers say we no one or more elbow crack. Yes. So when they don't do it, it's going to affect them. So from just one side, we can do everything. Now it is all good, but the promoters can say, I don't know, they're not going to do it again. What will happen to the boxers? You don't even think about that. You see, two-way, hand.
Moon form of boxing. Say yeah, invest crowd
boxing. What happened to the boxers? So two-way. My just one way.
Sigrigi. Okay. Eno Isaac Asempa. Sabredi yenko ahomane so ne ne Alhaji Tofik enkodi enkomo. Alhaji a major stakeholder ewo boxing mu. na abrɛ ne abrɛ nyinaa untimi nka ensɛm ɛwɔ boxing mu a ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛgye ne nimdeɛ. In fact, just owura Abraham Kote ni kwene administration na our board ni subi na Alhaji Tofik our board ni subi. Alhaji yemo akwaba edeba happy 98.9 FM.
Medaki Power, thank you very much. Happy FM. I'm very happy today that Happy FM. Omar remember me. So I thank you very much for remember me.
Alhaji, good to have you. But Alhaji, what's your reading? Boxing has been suspended. Now there's an IMC to manage professional boxing. Uhu sansemuwe, uhu ni saying.
They're on the right direction. One, the previous one now, Mikau, being chairman of promotion, no, your time as well. The amount of time so account. But instead of going the right way, no, they did it. So if the minister today has set another committee to come and look after boxing, they're on good direction. And let me tell you, these are good people, mature people who know boxing. So I thank God that the committee has been set.
Oh, okay. Nti Alhaji chese umpo di oho na wo twen say this committee will be in place. But what about the Rojabano? The Rojabano committee, no, were they not supposed to be acting as IMC to organize the elections?
They didn't.
Was that their mandate in the first place?
Happy FM.
Listen to me. You went to ordinary Congress, protesting that we are going to Congress and we are now the day of our election. Let me tell you, some people during Nikwe are paid for the destiny, are paid for their position. Most of the people, the money is there. I don't know what we are doing now. So to me, these people are the right. In fact, I don't know how to mention it because they are there. Because these are all folks. Sami Captain has been there for all his life is boxing. As my analysis, boxing. You understand? I came and meet Sami Captain. It's a former chairman of DBA before. You understand me? So most of the people there are correct. They are not young boys.
But Alhaji, do they? Alhaji, Nana, so almost suspended boxing. Because Crawford say, suspended no aye den. Se niema nko yi a, yen hwede yen ko yi no na yen ka ho asem. Na adenti na suspended no.
I don't side by this. The only thing, this committee should come so that we organize fresh election for us. You understand me? But to suspend this and the promotion there, it will affect a lot of boxers and a lot of people. You understand me?
Ente only minister no any NSA boss na nyadwen se omo be suspend but omo men koso na IMC no emra but Encrophone say
exactly.
Encrophone say untimi ntena ho Nigerian boxer no ababewu ewo Ghana now a Ghanaian boxer no nso wakoko na wawu clearly enema nkoso ewo ho yie enti no ye mfa bibia to ho na yenye bibia fresh na ansa na promotion betimi yakoso.
But let me tell you something. You see, if you are going about the rules and regulation of Ghana boxing authority, I don't think you are going to have problems. You understand me? Because before a boxer, he has to be tested. MRA, MRI, hepatitis B, AIDS, a lot of them. You understand me? Even if he's fight, before you go to the ring, you have to test his urine. Whether you have taken something. I remember Emmanuel Quate in London, the water they are using is a color thing. They arrest them and they collect the water and they suspend them. They ban them. You understand me? So this is what is supposed to be. You know the rules and regulations.
Happy FM 98.9.
So we have to go by it. After you are, if you are fighting and they stop you, you have 3 months to go and rest. You understand me? After the 3 months, you have to go and do another medical before you come to the ring. Are they doing it? They are not doing it. Even sometimes now, what is happening during our era is very sad. You see a boxer using some people's name, old boxer's name, which is not fine.
But Alaji, what you in charge of a year promotion under the former just ended a year regime of a year Ura Nekwe. Then as head of a year promotions, you know, also yeah to say you kept some of these things, Alaji.
The only person who will bear me witness, I caught it. I remember there's a fight, and the doctor is not there, and the referee said, "Boss, you want us?" I said, "No. I want the referee to stop. Where is doctor? Without doctor, no fight." The president came to me. I'm the president. I'm the president. Let the fight. I said, "No, the fight will not go on till I see that this thing." It's a reporter who come and beg me. Say, "Please, Alaji, let the thing go. You have seen it. In case of something, you have seen it." Yeah. I remember too, during the way, you see, it's like they don't respect you. There's somebody who failed a medical in South Africa. And the president told me that, no, he has done this in the after. I said, no, I'll not allow him to mount the ring, to mount the scale. After the weighing, I'll take him myself to hospital to conduct fresh this. No, what is holy? No. So later, the mother himself came and started to abuse people that they wanted to get his son. You see? So sometimes you talk, they will not listen to you.
98.9.
Any Alaji, any encrofo amose, any boxing, criminal activities, ekosu hopa, and say any
Exactly, they are not lying. I'm telling you, they are not lying. It's true. Look, I can't see this and then I will be lying. No.
Criminal activities, ekosu ewo professional boxing, ewo Ghana, Alaji.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's why Bukom Baku one time he said, look, most of the promoters are Sakawa. Most of the managers are Sakawa. They're doing the right thing. You understand? How can you go and take somebody's name, old boxer, and give it to another person? How? And still going on.
Wow, Alaji, wow. Where the revelations are the Maya Nanopedia, Humpao. And Alaji.
Even during audition, I say forest fight. Go and see those fortress names. They are there, plenty. About 5. You see some people's names. All the time, the bosses want complain to me, I say, look, write a letter and go and give it to them. Come and give me a copy. I'll tell you where to go. Because it's not fun. Let's do the right thing.
So, until office IMC abeng, on betimi a share na the writing no, na yetimi a writing boxing no mo.
Yeah, I'm not a captain. It's very no-nonsense man. If you say no, no. If you say no, no. There's nothing you can do. You understand me? And it's mature. He has been there for so many years. Azuma Nelson, fine. Kokwa, sorry, fine. So to me, I'm very happy that the committee has done.
98.9.
Alaji, ubetimi akase abranti e friend Baobali ni wo ye boxing bout no na ema no efrimu.
Oh, that no, because that day I was not there. I couldn't come to the fight. But later I called the referee. Referee came to me and said, why they say you stopped the fight? They wanted to beat it. I like it. When they knock him down, when he wake up, I think that it's not it. That's why I stopped the fight. And people started shouting. But I mean, they have stopped the fight. You understand me? So 5 days later, they say he was feeling feverish and sent him to hospital. So they detected that he has malaria 3+. You understand me? After that, he was vomiting water. You understand me? So after he came back, they gave him medicine and everything. Instead of resting, these are young boys. They have some place there. He went and sit down there conversing and everything. But no, out there, there is standing.
98.9.
And so, to me, Babali there, it's not a boxing, you understand me? But once they are stopping, it's supposed to be away for good 3 months. And we go and check his medicals.
Azuma Nelson said, the legendary Azuma Nelson said 85%, almost 85% of your boxers, they are on drugs. Ebimunso enum drugs, Azuma. And son omo de akokunto kwa.
Look, let me tell you. That's why I say, if you are doing your work very well, before the fight, you have to test your urine. They have to test your urine. If there's something like that, they have to ban you. Immediately after the fight, you have to do urinal this thing again, so that they will take it to lab. If they find something, whether you are winner or this, they will ban you. You understand me? So you have to do the right thing. If you are doing the right thing, it will be difficult that all these things will be happening.
Alaji aye yemfa unsi da se pass na no pay ye frɛ wo waji so eno.
Thank you very much.
Eno eye Alaji Tofik na ote se ni ene no edi nkomo yi kane under GBA president Owura Abraham Nikwe Kote na oye in charge of promotions enti entokwa na ekuni nyina no se fa ne dex so na ono no timi sanction hwemu nyina na sanction ewo mu se drumre bi said the oye parenting no almost sideline na kakra na omo ye niema o te se nubi na o kan se ebi okra na mpese omo be konto kwane bi ba on ba be force ya na omo be pache wa na wapene na omo ayenti wo se ampa boxing mu professional boxing mu e wo Ghana ha no criminal activities koso e wo ho papa na se no so na former GBA president iba ya ono so se o fight sa na ma na omo ne kun ya omo ono a resign yi mpa okoyi no eka ho ama interim committee e dia be sabre dia yenko ama no ne mra yenko ama no ne ba yebedi nkomo Jacob Dixon na one NS Akushi Baobali ekon ya enei Baobali efri mu no o se we jai boxing o se onkun boxing bi mu ene yene no ebedi enkomo ewo dwuma die we so twen amanone kwaku to aso ne enko amra so Ghana's 5-star majimedwa awanone se me de bakama pa ho nti wasum na tie unim se UEFA Champions League games and anwumre yi bebrebe na de betwaku ye de ho nkomo eba na say na Manchester bi ebeko ewo Jewish Stadium ewo Bergamo no Atalanta boboko no ene Club Brugge e de bebani 4:45 p.m. na game no ashase kama ewo Almaty Central Stadium no Kayat Almaty ene Real Madrid boboko no enso e de be so 4:45 na sa game no so twaku tenten wono ma yere wonsam ate emao ewo Riyadh Air Metropolitano no Atletico Madrid ene Eintracht Frankfurt 7 p.m. and also ebetwaku Bodo Glimt ene Tottenham Hotspur 7 p.m. and also ebekoso ewo Stamford Bridge no Chelsea boboko no atrafie na omne Elsa Benfica enso e de ahisha so and also ebekoso 7 p.m. yere wonsam ate emao na Enzo Maresca ene manager Edma Chelsea boboko no ya popri ne ebisa ne say nei
98.9
Jose Mourinho and the SL Benfica boboko no eba na tactics ben formation ben system ben and I expect on see Jose ni de masa ne formations e boss ye pa o see was study the DM say e tobri bia otimi above 4-3-3 otimi twist the kakra no above 4-2-3-1 ho o see more den kra otimi more 5 back ho ntono de o hwe nim say
and a obetimi air tactics bebre era game no so amapi a plan kama pa on also edibe shia no muga mu pa.
I think from Benfica, from Jose, you can expect the way they are playing now, 4-3-1, but you can also expect that they can play back five. So I expect 2-3 different things, and we have a plan for these 2-3 things that I expect. But he showed during his career how good he has been playing with different shape. So we expect different things.
We enen koma kakra enzo maeska enso edema ena no pay ya platuma onso uti become a pa elho na enzo kamia say nansen games a boy ubanwa no nya red card kamia say utim no omo nhya dan ya discipline elho ono si we review 2 games of boy against Manchester United and if for Brighton and Hove Albion ono anka say we say as a manager no hey niama bebre ankoye e won side elho na osi we a learning process afa no sua say what 10 against 11 na osi in 6 months share 5 games or lose wa bebrebe na and through red card honoma jada won sam ate emao na oso hwe nim se bibia be koye na fempo na ma hwaboa na nkunimtie akọ ere ama Chelsea bobuko no.
No, first of all, for sure, I think after review the last 2 games, Man United and Brighton with 10 players, for sure I could have done better probably. In terms of decision, no doubt. But also for me, it's like a learning process to play with 10 players because, I think for any manager, it's not something normal. Unfortunately for us, happened 2 times. And the stats is that in the last, again, almost 6 months, we lost 5 games, 4 of them with the red card, Newcastle, Flamengo, Man United, and Brighton. And the only game that we lost 11-11 was Bayern Munich away.
Okay, Enzo Maresca, no. Na Enzo yukwa kwashia Mourinho. Na say, enetie edema, ono say na huahua pa se nei, or kwashia legendary coach, ati say Jose Mourinho.
It's absolutely a privilege to face Jose tomorrow, legend for this club, not only for this club, for different clubs. So will be a privilege to face Jose tomorrow.
Okay, and then come kakra Enzo Maresca, and so at the preche. Now Jose Mourinho, nyuma mu chama no say I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Jose so befie, Jose ubefie na no yes, of course. Me befie pa. Na osche or your blues. Once a blue, always a blue. Or see owram kama pa. Our Chelsea bobo kuna so ye. Na osi Chelsea part of our history. And also ya part of Chelsea history. Na mum or shabwa se kunimdie beko eriama SL Benfica.
Of course I will always be a blue. I'm part of their history and they are part of my history. I helped them to become a bigger Chelsea and they helped me to become a bigger Jose. When I say I'm not a blue, I hope everybody understands it, that I'm speaking about the job that I have to do tomorrow. But in relation to these pictures, there are not many clubs that do this, because in many clubs it looks like there is a fear of what happened in the past, and there is a continuous transformation of pictures. Sometimes it looks like they want to delete people that made history in the clubs. I think this shows that Chelsea is really a big club, because big clubs are also about principles.
Pedro Neto, winker, Edema Chelsea Bobo kuna be one crab ball, I want 10-10 in Pempina na ya tepa, Edema opponent team ho, on also Kasaka at the game ho, or say share games I hold on lose no, more mistakes I hold on kitty on and no mutimi elusus games. No more game we are very, very positive.
I think the environment of the club is really positive. I think it's in the eyes of everyone that a lot of our points lost was because we had our own mistakes. In the last game, you could see that we were controlling most of the game and not blaming anyone. But as everyone knows, our own mistakes have been taking point from us. We know the quality that we have. We know the control that we have been having from the games. Even Brentford, the way we were winning till the last minute, and we conceded a goal because our focus was not 100%. So the club, it's really positive. The players are really positive, and tomorrow we have an opportunity to show what we can do one more time, and we go with everything to win the game.
Pedro Neto player Edema Chelsea and Etin Anudian Semino. In the other games, the same never call El Rams Park no, El Istanbul, Galatasaray, and Liverpool. And so Edema so now I slot Yebisa said, come here, said this season, Liverpool control game possess now so omuntimi enketi chances no say board there massa enya possession asem na odwen wo na mom kwan be fa so create chances no mabubo bi ato aterem no side no e na ohwe.
Now we don't play football to have possession. We play football to create chances and to score goals. And in most games we've played since I'm here, and I think that's the situation as long as Liverpool exists, they have more ball possession than the other team. And sometimes the other team doesn't bother. They are completely fine with the fact that we have more ball possession than them because they just defend really strong. And in modern football, it's more and more complicated because all teams are managed so well, are so fit. It's getting harder and harder to play through, and that's why we decided also to bring in good attackers, good players that can play in a front four, that can help us unlocking those low blocks. But that's never easy, not for us, not for any team in the world.
We and Koma Kaka ein slot manager Erema Liverpool Bobo Kono and so Eritu Dra Elho Hugo Iketike striker mapa Erema Liverpool Bobo Kono Yebisan se ne Isaka ba na competition kra te sen ono so yepa se nei obo team kesia ono so enya sa competition no o se yepa se Isaac and so etimi awura Bobo Kono so e bato no de wa krado se coach no ebe no one top se coach no ebe professor ebe bo mutu ni na on de wa krado e wa kwani asan.
You know, it's good. You know, we play in such a big club. Can't see one big club playing just with only one striker. So I think it's good that is here. You know, even for me, you know, at my age, I think I have still a lot of things to improve and learn. So for me, it's good that he's here. And yeah, you know, that's the coach to decide how he want to play. That's not me, but obviously, you know, it's great players. I've been playing with in two striker composition, one striker, so I can do a lot of things, and if we have to play together, I can do that.
Hugo Iketike ena yeten enkaro el Giuseppe Meazza San Siro no Inter Milan and Slavia Praha 7 p.m. Ebetwagu our start Velodrome no Olympic Marseille and Aya 7 p.m. and also Ebekoso Kama Elho our Alpha Mega Stadium no Pafos and Bayern Munich and so Edebasha so kama and ana pay ya bro so kama pa na also wati bi ho now yan Daniel na yan hwen sem we ya and also edia him our manone na Sergio Kun Aguero a former striker at Manchester City Bobo no no and central for bapen ne bi san say Sergio Kun Aguero o hwa bemu ya fa Erling Haaland o be replace no sen ana ne modebo no actie elho ono say tie numbers don't lie. Say no another two ja no so sha bemu ano goals ahodo a o hyehyɛ ho no ma utumu sampa ono so ne ho akokwa wani mu oye pa ne nan etene ehwe pomo e wa kwani asa nyina so na osiye na kanye be ni depa ne se ono benya akwanya na nkone Haaland bia 9-10 no omo bone kama ho osi na nkene de nke bi japa e Manchester City enim ho enene nkomo kakra Sergio Kun Aguero enso e de atodwa a yenso ye pratum kama ede amao Deco sporting director at my football club Barcelona na nansen Athletic Club Bilbao football fu say omu dwaba sakra de nyina nkanfa na omo say na basa for defe omo akokọ bedia omu nja ne mu kwa ya fa Nico Williams say nka no emu na ketemo enfenfi ho no mepie mu Barca so ye na Deco de atodwa say hey Bilbao for mu ye serious ana na osi Nico Williams the agent no Felix Tenta no ono and buy several times or akoko no aba makra de mbeso mo basa on amiyama o se ono and atitiomo efre from akwanya sanyina so se ne client you have Nico Williams there basa no be na ball into so can plane enye plane fa e de akire Athletic Club ba on 24 se enye basa 24 and e defe akra no na mom ni agent you have Felix Tenta ono and e push for Sadio na and no pay yan so ya kan wasem na won so what be ho na Madrid derby no so over the weekend na sa game no wa hwe bi pa ohun se Koke Resurrection and Vinny Jr. in Tokwa Brania Omrisha so game no now way to be money way now way so to be money way ni munkoneba na nkomo no ebedi pefe senanya grasemo yes Vinny Jr. eko ka che Koke se she Champions League no ya gini 2 will lead but ya magic 2 the tiao Koke so so masa also ya cry baby Ballon d'Or no Quentin Wanfa yes Santokwa no and also echo so a movie star for so akotwaba yen so ya pratuma ye kan wansem na won so wati bi ho na kamia say Ellen Haaland no players ni bebrebe and na bona baso e wakoni asanyina so na Thierry Henry say what share Ellen Haaland the movement on and off the ball. Now till now, anyone wants to Haaland and to share 6 goals in a single game. Or say anyone 1 year papa, no say Osha attribute Hodwa, Abemanawa, and Yanawa, say Animia, Obetimia Chitimbi, Ashom, Sia, El Honum, and then Komaka Kat, Henry, and so Akoti, Nene William Saliba. Atlete Nashemu, Arsenal 5 years contract, and a waiting sign Honum Kama until June 2030 there Abouman also 18 atna ho atwa bobo so de ama Obiba Poakwa Jefferson Arsenal demanded for Monkope baby entna ho Abouman nya tete na hyemu ho ma yere wonsem ate ema na ntia ba ne se Trent Alexander-Arnold no after international break no obetimi aba bejina na so cream na fempo no ono so abeto aso asiakan ete ama Real Madrid boboko no enen nkoma massa for enso akofa ba ye kan wansem ete ama no yese Manchester United contemplate se wan hwa papa ye friend Ruben Amorim no on be born na situ na mom sika twitwi dia on betua as compensation ede ama Ruben Amorim no eno no mo dwe ho. Yes, so met about 12 million pounds. 12 million pounds as compensation. Some person pam papa Jefferson Ruben Amorim. Yes, no, and I knew for no so urgent one. I was about pay by on China me bobra papa be our high. The Sam Pamno near Sunday 12 million pounds at the pen so dia and also a more rempa Daily Mail for and this San Commoner. Yan so ye kabi na one so what to be kama Nandra ye be sa who go iketike say Ukrano Newcastle buy you. Manchester United so buy. Now then I would dog your money na e utimi go pay mo Liverpool no say wa na Liverpool at the offer bar Premier League champions. Na usho mo project the way mo hwam na usho United project Amorim so de beto wa utimu za buy the relegation project pa and de beto nanim no brosco to baby cry na ono so etimi join Liverpool ho na ene intiami nya no enye nika Roger Lukaku Romelu Lukaku ne papa ene papa yi akanchene egu 58 years eno timi edi ye ho enti ubetimi join live on Facebook na onso anyamfoni ni bi ahye Roger Lukaku ene onka akrati asefo asase hu biema waka nchene egu ho ene ne arehosem a eno so efi onon ba yede wonsem ete ema na Rodrigo Goes ene Obe started at the Real Madrid Boboko and reporter and also a Baum game on the Kayat Amati Kwakobono and no in Komoka and also if you're on bar. Now when running say also Manchester United net to Munchen, but then United Boba I just saw compare goggles be share and son when we say United Nebo or see United any clear identity be a Bob on BC Basa no card anyone says still Ruben Amorim and also as manager at Manchester United or say Koye when Koma when Rooney and BBC 4 and so I could be Honma Yan so ya can want them at the amount now Manchester United for set summer on my word now Ruben Neves no Omako Tabrino at the Al Hilal Abe Piemu the English Premier League nemo and then Komaka also every Manchester United I saw eba yan so ye pre ade atumukama ente amount now yambu yaketemo na yeremo tennis kakra na yan sorry so say China Beijing ATP no eguso a ekoso ye bono e hard court so and draw first semi-final game no etwaguye Yannick Sinner from Italy on Alex de Minaur from Australia and they were also ekoye 6-3 4-6 6-2 not just a 2-1 victory and a call Edema Yannick Sinner on also team Ram Kama or the grand finale and pay ameno ka say Asha said that Lena Tien of USA on it Daniel Medvedev from Russia and they are with us so tintia yasha on also betting qualify akosia Yannick Sinner or the grand finale of the China Beijing ATP Nima yero on some at Emma now Uramo Mayana Fema quarterfinals no ndra bebrebe na etwaguye Belinda Bencic efi Switzerland one Kokokov from USA and David also ekowie 6-4 6-7 2-6 in favor of Kokokova and also etime ram kama pa our semi-finals Eva Lies every Germany on McCartney Kessler from USA ono and addition so and also ekowie 4-6 6-1 6-2 and name Abayoam Jeffrano Aya Eva Lies and so at me a qualify kama elho and then the diamond say at exactly 11 a.m. no Carolina Mukova every Czech Republic on Amanda Anisimova USA at the best so Nefimpono Jasmine Paolini every Italy on Aya Mari Aya Bukova Czech Republic and so at the Abueni kama elho na Kinoshita Group Japan Opino and also Akoso kama Obiba Yeremo Finance and so more bonus almost as 9 a.m. Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Freight and so at the Ashisha so den or Japan you don't say at the amount of Europe near Remo or Shanghai 1000 masters no if you put send money Carlos maybe room near share the call elho you bet so na yɛ de amano nsɛm na si ne film pro Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown at the show no atoa so kama pa at the aman
Charlie, today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store where I do some small deposits. No, boom, Betika dash me 100% free bet. Free paper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. As in, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Number one everywhere you go. Biko. For the friends and the family. Biko. Big refreshing moment. Biko. For the kids and the adults. Biko. Boys and girls with a drink up. Biko. Everywhere the party day. Biko. We go mash up the place with it. Biko. Greatest in every battle. Biko. 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 Greatest in every battle. Bigo. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment.
Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Efiri nua hini ekosi nro efiri haban edi konkwa Ghana bibidro di tumi esori ahwodene ene nukremu ebre no dro se ye di Ghana Herbal Conference a die di kan kra ebro jumadie ebekoso December bosomene da etoso miensa ekopim enum ewo Prempe Assembly Hall Kumasi asemtitra eda jumadie ne so ne Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Bra na bahwe akwan ahodo a ye bibinro na hunu enu ahodo a yayo ewo Ghana ha na ne adunsifo akukudan ene wonom a wo ye bibinro mu hwehwemu eni nkoma ehu hia sa adwumadie wonom omaso yasene amiade bramo eye the Ministry of Health, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association, GAFTRAM, Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, and the Center for Plant Medicine Research. Bomodia na kwa be fontintan kese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com. DHE ewa be fontintan kese ahodo no so at Ghana Herbal Conference. So pese obeda wunu awayo no edi anase ope baby a ubetimi di unu na sie ewo dwumade na se a bomodia na frɛ yɛn ewo tetefon homa yi so 0202 222 095. Ana before forms ewo YFM Kumasi Inshaya so ben MTN Inshira FM anase Love FM. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Me born you and obi testing me say, oh, ni lawyer ni Adamasaki da ben and I was ne ye be boss anyu na ma lift a trophy. Oh, Asna. Obisa mi Musa Isaac Asempa enfema nti mebusa no. Ni Adamasaki onso mi busa o. Charles Kojo inti Mickey Charles na nra your birthday onso mi busa ho. Kwame Jumo Ajimai. Wana bi mukura, wana bi madamfo ani osabute, madamfo ani osabute. Munyina asnafo munmohu number bia mommo. Isaac Asempa obi said that Ben ye be bonwumin. Ye be bonwumin Champions League night under floodlight na Arsenal mo betimi age Champions League bi.
Obi so say him bisa say that Ben bio na United be Champions League ni mu biem.
Na club awaje miensa.
No club Prince o say ni menim ya no da Ben biem na United so ababebo Champions League ama beti nwum ebiem abusa asem no atra odin adwusa ha mi o
na Arsenal de ne da Ben Arsenal mbege Champions League
Arsenal de nji bati bia beti nwum na boa ye de ye nji bati beti nwum na
enti enwum ne bo keke nko
ye ya pa ni sade no ye boa umobi say adi you start here and you be be win it's just one club of the many and be win intelligent nyina boy nde o china Arsenal be boy
the number of time Arsenal matie sen media nka ese
maji but there ya pa
mama Tottenham Hotspur crab
ya pa ni say otua team embo bi kura ya o say ke amati mu nyina bo Karabak mu nyina ebo Pafos mu nyina Bodo Glimt mu nyina ebo now club embo bi kura
alright
onu se o hwa nya wo de o
alright kame
ewiase mu ya nyonyonyonyonyonyo
Arsenal omaji Europa pen
but Arsenal je club we da friends no no mukaro Happiness Cup
eno na Europa no
ye win Happiness Cup
eno Europa
ye win Happiness Cup
eno no ma ye na Europa no
me say win Happiness Cup
ye Champions
League
so
it is not
big match and in terms of pedigree no Chelsea any Benfica.
Oh no, Benfica the time we bought Mudiano Bella Gutman a bomb Mudiano Munya Papa Biaminti big relative. I don't see how big it is. The only big thing about it is Mourinho, yes, there is a Mourinho factor.
Yes.
Mourinho factor and Emmanuel big. But in terms of record, any Bibiano, it's not even a gamer now say you will see time at discuss it.
But Mourinho factor.
Yes, the Mourinho factor and man are huge now. Remember Kume say Ochiao. Now no so
I don't know so Arsenal ni ampa.
Oba say Obusa on say. Ampa. And when me and that Ben I will pay ni say mesan so ababeti nyumi we biem. Na me say me dem ntimi enka.
Oh, e be check kakra. You see, me metimi ayi ano. Just that whole dey no ntimi yi ano.
See ye mpe,
ye metimi ayi ano.
Ye dey pen beti nyum ni abo.
Oh, okay. Enyum ne keke.
Na o Papa Force mu nyina ebo. Kiamati or Real Madrid.
Teacher say Raymond Kume wan sha ne prime yi. Oh, who say Arsenal age European title bi ada. Because enche bia obepa ne prime. See you nyina enche bia obepa e prime. Nti Raymond Kume wo prime o ye juma ade ama Ghanaian Times the Bempa anka I'm wondering say Arsenal the Monday
Arsenal
age Champions League.
Mind discussing Chelsea.
No, I'm Raymond Akumi pass enka or Arsenal or Arsenal no Ghanaian Times nanka Arsenal age Champions League. Brother nka caption bi ode be ko editorial meeting a defend ya me age atum na de echi a ye behu ewo Ghanaian Times mu nka nya asam keto akora.
Say Mourinho e free Chelsea. We share Chelsea 7 times. We need that. Inti a good omen for him when we share Chelsea. And Benfica also have met Chelsea 4 times. Nina Chelsea show. Inti this is not really a game at the stakes near too high. The only thing is that it is Mourinho in the dugout. Mourinho ever Benfica or drop against Real View. I'm not for dear ball Mourinho. Who said ya ball obi singular person be the other 1.21 ball draw 1-1 The amount for ball you see Mourinho side. I think that was his second game because he won his first game. Second game of ball transfer drawn. And over the weekend, so was struggle, yeah, and we win it 2-1. I'm not sure say we build a team on OPE. Any do the boys never but me sure say a idea OPE. But Chelsea saw challenges because more injuries our defense. In fact, over the weekend, Chelsea near Brighton. First half, Chelsea should have beaten Brighton by at least 3 goals. I'm born in 9 in the first half. But second half now, in the dining Brighton for Sunny a goal so. Chelsea for in the last 5 games, they won just 1. In the last 5 games, Chelsea winning just 1. And one number winning so against a 30-year team, Lincoln. Into any idea Asian crying. That is where the problem really is for Chelsea. But Benfica there, because Chelsea Asian Ibia Ocean Intino, they will not worry their heads too much about it. Even as recent as the Club World Cup, the Mekaya, say Chelsea share Benfica. Asian 4-1. Asian 4-1. Chelsea there, Sebi Imprediasa. Yeah, Obiawa say Biawo. Apart from Biaya, ye fika can. Imagine Abano. Obiawo Sebi Gay Bia. So Cochinia, no ye via live and for no kind of friend now. Obeba. Cochi Koye be like and for Obiba Kubia. On the end, and our friend the time be a bedding. Obeba. Obiawa see baby. I want a cardboard. Chelsea ne see Benfica. When it comes to that level. No. So when you're there, I say, give my expect Chelsea to win. Even though many more troubles in their past few games there, but I'm not sure that Benfica at the end should be something that any idea also to me overcoming. But I mean, my game of the day, Kia Marti and Real Madrid for March. No. It is my game of the day. In fact, this is Kia Marti for my first Champions League game at home. And it's a big occasion for them. Meaning, say, walk up, Champions League draw, no, Ushebia.
There be.
Champions League draw, one should be.
There be.
Okay, you not even have the moral right to watch it. Now, Ushebia, say, I'm not interested, not yet, because who could for what? You realize that Emra, only take Amati, they will come and play at Emirates. Emra, you almost about Emirates, you know. The joy that erupted because they were watching it in, I think, their camp house or something. TV place, you know. The joy that erupted after I said, I'm who say money Arsenal, boy Emirates, you know. It's a joy that they cannot quantify in monetary terms. It's even though Real Madrid cry about home and then the excitement, you know, and they say the more when they come later to come and play at the Emirates. Because they love Arsenal. They love the Emirates. They love the euphoria. They love everything about Arsenal. So they don't even see this as so much a big game. Real Madrid, I will win the Champions League for it's like the biggest team when it comes to club football in the world. Any idea? No? So Omoba Omuhum, Omko Kazakhstan Akobono. They're not even hyping it so much. But a big game. The only thing is that Kia Matfoni believes he made match Real Madrid in there because somebody defense in here. And the injury. I ravage the defense of Real Madrid team. No injuries. And right back, I was some improvise Obiba because Arnold is off. Cavalla is when you red card, so both are not available. Over the weekend, so Omunya injuries. Our team minimum. A heavily depleted side when it comes to our defense. No, but in attack, they are sport for choice because Mbappe is in the form of his life. Vinicius and so there. I'm coach knows me who you. And I praise who ye.
Xavi Alonso.
Who ye. Performance. And results. No, this year this is the first game that they've lost.
Yes.
Competitive game that they've lost against Atletico. I've been watching their games. Are you impressed with his performance? Even game I'm winning against Marseille, no. Are you impressed with his performance?
No, not
by results in the air.
Results in the air, and to say results in so bad.
A bit baby no.
Oh, nya results. That's where you'll be exposed, no.
I know I've been air to Liverpool. No. Have you seen Liverpool for the next 6 games? All right, we heard about that. We only Liverpool for next 6 games, no. Yeah.
Liverpool next 6 games.
Any? Oh. Okay, any. Liverpool in next game. About Chelsea away. Not about United. Not about Brentford. Not about Aston Villa. Not about Manchester City. Arsenal so next 6 games ni. West Ham baby. Fulham baby. Crystal Palace baby. Burnley baby. Sunderland baby. 18 points.
Bobo so bi na me.
Debi. Last season there.
Bobo so bi na me. There na say baby no. Me
Chelsea able home to Liverpool. Liverpool able at home to United. Brentford able at home to Liverpool. Liverpool able at home to Aston Villa. Man City able at home to Liverpool. Arsenal able home to West Ham. Baby totally. Fulham and into Arsenal next
yan kan baby.
Arsenal the next 3 games na land no. Arsenal next 3 games don't do kwa bia.
Yes. Into wa ba na ya kan say.
First, okay, Arsenal and West Ham. Baby totally.
No, baby totally.
Fulham. Home, Arsenal home. Arsenal been 5.
Okay, baby totally.
Joker is on go kino.
Now by wa share
3.
Hey sir.
Fulham any Arsenal. Baby.
Shie.
Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Baby.
And then
now Crystal Palace no. And you Arsenal anymore. Now you people are seeing Crystal Palace.
Now Fulham no baby totally. Fulham.
When the last time these teams, any of them drew with Arsenal? No. Don't see what they say. Only or say Crystal Palace and Liverpool are fine. No, need to pay Arsenal. Obiba, no, you see.
Yeah.
Me see baby 3-4-0.
Yeah, can Champions League as we be for kwan bia e di Arsenal ba be she meanwhile league ya okay. 3 seasons in we di third. Enti we ya o ye baby. We di second. We ye baby. Obe season end no oba betena no asese wa no kra. Obe ka say nyo na aka
in the games no. There are no mean friend saying Aquan Croft for Madrid for Atletico for no. And on board against Frankfurt, right? Enter Frankfurt. Frankfurt for first game. Domdi ya Galatasaray. Se ka sen so boa. Ka se bo men ka se pa 5. 6-4 away. So they are amusha goals. Amusha goals. That game again, me Atletico team ka mi hu ni ye o. Madrid team no. Atletico Madrid team mi hu ni ye o.
Atletico Madrid.
No. Yeah, amu nya ko.
Ba so mu de sa na omo tie.
Real Madrid team na nya o. Real Madrid team so mistake. Me
say Real Madrid issues no. If Carlo Ancelotti time na sad defense
no, but if Alonso had a chance to change things, Alonso has got time and everything to change things.
One summer na betimi ato.
No, you what here several kilometers away, thousands of kilometers away from Spain. What do you say more problem with defense? Or no, what you are find you more problem with defense or solve it.
Oh, say
near then. Now, nobody was the problem when I call fire, you won't solve the problem. No. In the that game, this and then the game is Papa Bianchi anyhow. And the dance Shamia, remember they require with Park Force and the Bayern Munich in the games. Dance Shamia for Nana and the elbow. One game is very tricky, very tricky. Atalanta and Club Brugge, the most useless team in the world. Club Brugge. Club Brugge is the most useless team in the world.
Winston Ben, now they can. Is it your journalistic instinct? And I say your betting instinct. And I say then now they
journalistic.
And no, the mom.
Journalistic. They are the most useless.
Okay, so if you are journalistic, explain why journalistically they are the most useless team.
Yes, so they are the most useless team because when they are playing against Minos in their league, they struggle.
So it's
small.
So the okay both journalistic and the betting. What can
journalistic purely. When they are playing against teams are weak, low line.
I'll be a news there.
I'm going to 5-5. I'm saying that they are useless. Like, but when it comes to Champions League, it's much Monaco.
Because
no, born 4. Like
we are similar. two class pe e na omo bobo no mo ansha e how Arsenal any
no mean cause they harm you
any but we how you seem worried.
No I'm saying that if I'll be worried no if the thing is that they are unpredictable. That's the point I'm saying. I'm not sure say Obi in their wildest imagination I believe he say Monaco we kind of form or no club best match in 4
and they say na boy be diagro come out Dean say Atlanta
he's in devastating form.
Go shit here.
He's in devastating form. In the last 2 games, 1 assist, 2 goals. Fine form. Ripe for the World Cup.
The end product questionable.
No, Jimmy. And I'm saying that Jimmy, say, to me, Jimmy in film is fantastic. Jimmy say, we bring your ball. No, Jimmy, no, Prince. Jimmy in the sense that when your ball.
Why are you telling professional footballers say Jimmy?
Mama land, you have Manu AC Bonnie.
Debbie,
oh, Timmy.
No, Jimmy, no. You can't any adjective by Jimmy.
Jimmy because when your ball, what can you be? What the bonnet call? There's Inaki, pass to Inaki. You don't pass to and go and put the ball in the handle. They need Jimmy then. But which other word can describe that?
Indecision.
Jimmy indecision
Jimmy indecision.
Indecision. Bible said.
Bible said. Doku yes and
Bible said.
Bible
said.
Doku Manchester.
We see company crowd complaining about
Jimmy Sem ebata abofra kuma.
Even Michael Oluse ya. Or Bayern Munich ya o shego onu kure otimi ye bia be wan na wakuja ball na to
Obiba your players be on ma omo move to other clubs it me polish them. A typical example Ademola Lookman before be joining Atalanta no see a wasteful sir
no even Everton Ademola Lookman Everton went to me amo o break it from Everton went to me amo Everton.
Kamal Dean is my player.
I know
Kamal Dean fucha ma Northland no na sam in the way not on you. When he was at Northland, he was a better player than when Kudus was at Northland.
Sure. Yes.
Me who know Northland. That mean him put that in.
The microphone in Brazil na kase.
Me share names. Boy be in that time not obo is not but 10 that time not on boy ring so. That time not boy make like
no in chese ni indecision no be qualify na Jimmy.
No. Me can't indecision. See, the American say
no.
The American say no, don't let us even go there. Apart from Theo, me is my player. That's why all be me. That day I was with you at the stadium. I was with bro. So come out in there. All be come out in there for my supporter. So my worry is that when you're ball now appear because you pass. Now nyansa be and say be in the womb. So sometimes Bible I believe the Bible. I see Jimmy Sem but I'm from Kuma. No moment aswa ba inti asaba ne say I was say make na me inti aswa ba ne nyamfia. I don't need ready so ka say to no tia net on you be pass ball no. Blasters Eshego
o eye o the same come out this man.
No. Me but their player they are no me but I've not used Blasters players. But they are players who are inherently selfish and stupid. So
it's part of the trade. It's part of the trade. You as a fan. Team ni betimi lose na you're not professional player. O jina ho pa on show any emotions be say that is how they are built.
No, but I'm saying that
it's extremely harsh.
Yes, extremely harsh. So I've been describing it.
Because we've seen
I've not described him.
No. That act of far ball. No. What you be an one pass yamano. Let's don't say that.
Let's decouple BB.
What are you decoupling?
There's a difference between way where Jimmy any action and Jimmy action.
Sometimes there's no no difference.
So the American say me is a player I cherish. That's why I was a player and say I'm excited, I'm happy. And I'm saying that's how they more new BM.
Because special brana fire brief na fe ye metoa eye dwumedi.
If I converse with Kakwa no
alright. One say the asempaka no. The fact say bia Kamal Dean Sulemana owo no Gilan no na onye sa mistakes we no doesn't meaning they want me put in, but I know say or call different team. Bia, it was said the oil one a different terrain. Yehu a player bit say Madrid player we cry. You call Ali Tiadi. Karim Benzema from Lyon to Madrid. Then one year Lyon. No, she should go see Bibia, but Oba no. Play no from on Timimbo. Ronaldo who Piato.
In fact, Benzema the
now even Vini Junior. From Brazil to Madrid.
Madrid, yes.
Top guy,
No,
I can't watch
Prince,
the
argument is not that Kamadi no nimbo ni bo. You see, yeah, can I say? So sometimes no, me bow. If you have you followed Pep in his prime days? Pep in his prime days, and now, do you know why Arsenal supporters don't like Martinelli?
Because of the final decision making.
Yes.
Saka
no. Saka your part. No.
Bukayo.
No, that's not part.
Or productive.
No one question that. Martinelli there no. Onya bola. Say Kamara didn't there ni say.
Sterling rather.
Onya bola na. Obetumi da kwa no da ko. Bola out say, "Oh, you tight. I wait me after be pass no." Obetumi da kwa no da ko over. And no, so like it is annoying. So when the fans started, that's why this season is on the bench. I said a favorite player, but sometimes it is. So when the fans start talking, do you think that the coaches don't hear? So you play and that's what people ask them. Now who continue? Yeah, such basic mistake. We can't say that it's part of it, so it will continue. When there's Inaki there, what will be for instance, has to for game number on Sunday. A similar thing happened.
Friday, no.
Hamza Isa Friday, no.
Friday, no.
There was a chance, oh boy, I keep on chain. You could have squared the pass for somebody to tap in. Well, now you now sir, as a pupil, but now we're on commentary position. So the Jamaican said, look at what the fans were saying after it. And so people ask them, it's not so you're sufficiency. Who bet my possible I'm be at a pinina. Ube kwana bada because you go keep ansem. And if you do it consistently, a man who hear he. And I'm saying that as a professional footballer, sometimes you need people to tell you the truth. Sometimes a bitter truth. But Ujituma, about Boawa Ubono. And I'm saying that Kamada is a fantastic player. And he's also productive. No, everybody's happy about it. Me, I feel that he's a brilliant player. He's one of the best Ghanaian players. And me, I've said it, say, he's one of our best players. Say, of course, what I say, now say, Oma, this make me better. Now ball also pass it. Now because try to go over and through near no because go and say, now so Jais and Emana. It will make him a better player. In fact, at Rene, he was a better player than Doku. Rene, he was a better player than Doku. But today, look at where Doku is. Look at what he's doing.
Yeah, okay, said Dokunya, Manchester City. Manchester City or
how Pep can know? The difference is that
also cause Adante.
No.
So what I say? No. Also cause Adante.
No, the difference is that why the Pep see to come and buy you? That is what you should know. For Pep to come and buy you, it means that we rate you highly.
No, the Ebinsu asenka Pep. Eto kama Dianka wa transfer money to even a better player than.
You are not even getting my point. No.
Product.
You are not getting my point.
Patrick Razak. Time no has no. Similar mistakes. Onyabo be siniti as no dey akọ. But Razak Achan. Zachan we no boy no
was different.
Onyabo lo cutting and Damaso Gwendu. Onyabo lo cutting. A lot of penalties.
Coach Ben Obekachira say Onyabo la pass no be say Onya pass. No plan we Onya answer wetin say. Bobi Onya so pass. Coach Ben can chira.
Not every chairman is a chairman. Being a chairman is more than a title. A chairman is the one who makes his woman happy in bed. Enunti Isaac Asempa or hear me chairman ba kope. Say o make a man happy in bed dear. Or ya dear pa.
Ope weni pa also say o yuzu
gel no.
Case where case gel no.
Yeah, case.
Also his friend Ebenezer. O say me ngancho say last season club will just Atlanta home and away.
Oh God. A chairman is the one who gets appellations in the morning. Every chairman would attest that his happiness starts with a kiss. Enti Ebenezer, ko nearest a pharmacy, and I say o chemical store bia na kwaje o kiss condoms, and afi o kiss a strawberry a gel ni bi. Start with kiss condoms, go smooth with kiss a strawberry a gel inti shenenso. Soccer a bet offer a great opportunity to win even when you are losing, and not a soccer chance for 10+ matches. Make sure some matches now are funny, all snare that's no. 1.30 or higher. Ulusu 1 game per ewo still be rewarded 3 times your stake. Shanenson. Terms and conditions apply. The luckiest, some country say ni omo be mo lucky pa. Special uhieska na the luckiest and the bema wenya say sika na uhia no. Esan say o December plan na o de ma me no. Madadwe ho pa na special or you premier new. Say December plans we there. Ese me so me fa bi na special kwa. Die okuhu wo nti o se o sanko ho bi no. Me so me pacho. Pacho, facing chain, pacho. Facing pacho. Now the luckiest, you know, star 712 hash. Yes, into plans now, the mom, December plans in the yes. Into the luckiest. Wow. Now, there be or no, on to me, the luckiest. Any bit me about luckiest. Luck is everywhere. Shannon so far, mame pa. Sabash, semen country or say treaty or a chronic and acute diseases. Say stroke, diabetes, prostate problems, pulse, low sperm count. Now the most effective cocoa medicine no sabash hell no more. And no sabash co-bitters. Wajim kwa tatahwe pa se open doso pro etua helus heba ewo kanshi dragline Little George ewo tema community 5 ena Ekus pharmacy ewo Shama main station wa na se open the best and effective spiritual soap oil any creamer sabash wa na ombetimi enye bi edi amount spiritual consultations no ne Tuesday medical kachiro Ashasiye crowded Ashasiye 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Ashasiye last week Tuesday pa oko piewu ewo hopa said ye enkrofo bodo so puo wo hopa ni nyina ne say spiritual consultation na ekoso ewo Sabash Heba Center ho ye wala pass opposite Abrantie Sport wa enewo ejuada ekosi kwasiada ye bie yapono ato oba ubetimi ene ababeji juma ye numbers no eyemienu 0249 217453 and afi 0508768846 we Sabash Heba Center Jibu semen country was omudi nsu krojin na aba ewo dispenser bottles ahoro mu a unya bia weni beje unumom nsu na weni beje hunye papa oba Ghana ha ye site ahoro nini airport North Legon, Adentan, Osu, Asalam down Suman, Sotium, Eneafi, Madina, baby, I'm a bobo swinging. Say, oh, na bepese wa obey distributor, na say reseller, Edema Jibua, na unya returns, amazing returns, padia, fraying 0302 528 669. Jibu, a better life. Sabredi, special atnas na special transidia, na omemun sem. Ena ode ebrew na omemu nsem ne dia na yebeti wi e de ajeje special tata tiwi Ora fusu apia atranse o transe se dia na nim se eyomemu nsem na odeba special wo December plans no mani je ho pa
ba be se obisa asempa se watade na ne din de sei ne ntoma na wapam no fefefe no
So we if you abosia.
Oh, Adela.
If you abosia.
Ubisa sempa.
If you abosia. Like chippings. If you say if you be wa tete no if you be wa na abosia egum. If you abosia. Yes, yes, chawa. If you abosia, see chawa. Yasin bibia.
What is the import? Like I said.
The import is that tread carefully about people around you. But as if you are pushing your idea.
Me bacho ye me share with any malice. Me share with any malice.
You brebiana. Ebrebiana.
You know you man. Was so in Panoche ni you.
Yeah, guys, I did not person.
Yeah, can no. And person for Fabia not here. So won't say that.
No, say December so ni pani.
Bacho, na bia do ade ma me so.
Ade chanti aka ma me ma prato na so. Ma prato na so.
Odia man, wa fa chire no ya ni. Obo say okwa anu akobuta no okade na che.
I say somebody na ma to
say. Ono de chire ni ma wa ono anam so onam so da bia.
It is wrong.
Another azaba okay. What's why mama nam no say nam no wa wo hwe wa
say we oma o kyerene a hwe ho so yie.
No na nam so.
Tie ono akoba ko su fidie wa no pe ebe yiu. Enti o ho so yie pa. Enti o ho so yie papa wa ko we ho.
Ebra so si ewra na fe yema bu nsam ha wodo a ye de ebra on ye de nyina etimi egu high sense na boy am yetimi ewram na wakan na wahye ne so. Se obeto fie eniama eye anyina ma hoden emfidie dia na mche bronika sema se electronic appliances dia ni nyina high sense for us here. It's said the one who for parts kettles out iron air fryers na mpacho blenders out rice cookers na mpacho microwaves na mpacho sound systems any television no kra na ndi kumi kra laser television boys na mo bo game wo dam chimani na sempa mo ni adom beka cho say TV sakese no na ya na hwa ekoyie pa 4K pictures so a ubehu sa no kwasam say asa the pictures no nipa no ejira wani me pacho eno laser television 300 inches ekosi 150 inches na fe so mo other ones and also ewo ho sisi ameka say high sense the ababego say po dodo na na abenya chapo no ene dodo na ewo omo ehonom tuana mo ko omo me ani amebebo so nyina no de tie won kan sa na tie ewo ba bia eni gisem ne say omo warranty da ho a me pacho afi ba akokosi mfie num no omo say abra bia beto ma de beto chima no wo de ba omo pepepe omo besa abo no matimi asiesie ne kama pa enti bo ma ne tuana mo eko high sense ne ko fa ne ma say de be ya wuntwa agya wajo bo ma den na etie uko enkran ha na se enkran ha miamia omo ede ababegu no East Legon Kisiman Achimota Mall NFA North Industrial Area Accra Opera Square Tudu NFA Dansuma La Paz Mipacho West Hills Mall ena Broadcasting Kasua Bachona Mipacho Junction Mall hono ena Committee 1 Committee 25 Mipacho Amanya so ebi osisi a omo ede afienya ene mataheko ababeka na hachunso ababeka ho asisi de high sense epesa bibia ebe obabia wo no mesewa utu na mona kodu kumase so de a ebia foforo kro ma bie no eyeta so ene no atwe no so no mo so ka cho say tafo ahimbro no mu ona so be hu o mo afei na wa ba du main anase adum post office on so no eno atwe no tu na mona sai ebra ebepie mu ewo kumase city mo asokada da mu opposite o pepe be hu o mo 0302550000 kai na channel so say wo makasim takrade takwa oboase kofodua hohoi sunyan ena afei ye tamale omo remfield da na techimana omo remfield the high sense everyday prices for everyday people enra me pacho sports minister and sports authority friends em trofo nchiamu won sem ahodo ompese omo de tudwade de kan say omo chirem chese omo apaw committee a ene asempa kasa nya chekura sa gese se adwuma no omo ye nya afei na ade ni si ansankwa na no komo ebaba ya na asempa kana last week no omo apaw dwumadie bi anase empo no committee no ede agina ho so omo ntimi hwe se de be ya enema ebetia konkan entity se de omo atwe asense boxing activities nyina nenie wona opa won si wono Samuel captain chairman and after Azuma Nelson vice chairman and special technical advisor boxing legend me pacho unim no after wona account brigadier general retired IB Kwate ono a veteran boxing administrator and after Felix Kwate ono so Esquire renowned lawyer with nearly 4 decades and I say infie mako aduanan ni a why boxing ho adwuma ewo honom and after doctor me pacho doctor mako ono so adanso a na dwumadie ato kan pa ma obi ahunu se Ghana ha de no kresem ne se wo keka empanifo a ɔmo adwene ɛna ɔmo nimdie ɛwɔ boxing no ho a ɔmo so wɔ so paa Dr. Hadi Muhammad Abdallah ɔno nso ɛka ho ɛna ɔyɛ neurosurgeon ɛwɔ Kolebu Teaching Hospital afei ɛno nsa adakye a Dr. Ofori Asare veteran boxing trainer and multi-title winning coach ɛna afei deɛ ɔtɔ so biem ɛyɛ Mr. ɛyɛ Lester Ni Ama ɛyɛ Kwachen ɔno nso yɛ financial consultant boxing promoter and investor yɛ a ɛne ɔmo ɛhwɛ so mbɛtumi abɔmɔden ayama bibia konka ɔmo nso ɛbɛ coordinate no ebi yɛ Mr. ɛyɛ Patrick Johnson ɔno nso yɛ current GBA secretary general ɛna ɔno nso act as secretary to the committee ɛna afei Mr. ɛyɛ Gideon HK ɛyɛ Ahyozo yɛ sure sɛ bi a menya wɛni ohiazo anamboa ɔno nso ɛka project and branding consultant and organizing secretary for the Boxing Promoters Association of Ghana ɔno nso ɛbɛ act as committee liaison and coordinator Mr. Prince Azanu also a national anti-doping officer of the National Sports Authority ɔno nso bɛ act as stakeholder liaison for athlete welfare and technical advisor on anti-doping reforms eti wei ɛna afei ɔmo timi policy wa owura yaw ampofranka ɔno yɛ National Sports Authority director general etimi yɛ na ɔmo wie no ɛna ɛkɔba ne sɛ owura Kofi Adams ɛde nsɛm pii to dwa na deɛ di kan no ɔkasa fa football ho ɔkyerɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ aban ne baeɛ na amanfoɔ bi nti nneɛma bi ase kasa fa nneɛma bi ho na ɔno ɔkyerɛ sɛ His Excellency owura anaasɛ mpo no ɔmanpani John Dramani Mahama ɛde bɛto dwa ɛwɔ ne nto abom ɛna afei ne simpie ahodoɔ so a wɔgyina so kransa na yɛbɛto aba na yɛsa to ba no wie no ɔsan gyina simpie so ka sɛ ɛfa Black Stars ne ho nneɛma no ɔkɔɔ parliament koraa in recent times ɛkɔka esi so sɛ biribi ɛfa Black Stars no ɛyɛ ɔman no agyapadeɛ ɛna ɛfɛ ne hwɛ so enti ɛyɛ sɛ abere bia no yɛtumi ɛde to dwa enti officially na ɛsɛ ɔmo kasa anaasɛ mpo ɔmo de Black Stars no budget ne adeɛ nyinaa ɛtumi to dwa.
Time for Game 7 and 8, following the directives from His Excellency the President, and which he followed when he addressed you, the nation, during his address of the state in Parliament, that he wants us to engender trust with the people we represent. And by doing so, we must be transparent, accountable, and open. Let people see what goes on in governance. He has asked that we make everything clear also. Before Game 7 and 8, I put out the budgets of our national team that was engaged in that exercise. I took you through the processes of how we came to the budget. The estimates will come from the FA that we have given our national teams to.
Okay. Ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a otimi ɛde to dwa ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom na ɔsan ɛkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm a fine na wei ne nyinaa mu no ɛna yɛka sɛ na sɛdeɛ ɔmo si ɔmo ɛpaw ɛyɛ committee no owura yɛ ɔmpɔfoɔ nkwa mɛsa ba ɔno abo Kofi Adams sisan nsɛm dodoɔ na wɔde to dwa fa committee no ɛna owura yɛ ɔmpɔfoɔ nkwa ɛkyɛ sɛ committee na ɔmo apaw no ɔmo dwumadie ɛnso ɛnie.
The committee is tasked with resetting Ghana boxing, prioritizing safety, reforms, and professionalism across the sport. As we await the autopsy, the tragic loss of Ernest Akushi Bagubali reminds us that boxing must be a sport of courage, discipline, but above all, one that safeguards its athletes, the boxers. We must at all times act to ensure that our fighters are fit to box. Going straight to the point, before the Honourable Minister educates us further, the IMC will oversee reforms and implement the Kofi Adams ministerial recommendations. The IMC will sanction professional bouts and facilitate operatives. The IMC will review medical and anti-doping protocols. Again, the IMC will propose regulatory oversight and athlete transition procedures. The IMC will restructure the professional boxing body and conduct transparent elections. The IMC will further enhance insurance, training, and welfare for all stakeholders.
Where is someone owura in front of yaw ampofo nkra editu dwa no Director General National Sports Authority owie no na was sign chem say omo duty foforo ene se ombe we no ma hwe say emponom bibia ekoso ewo sports ni mo no omatimi ahwe no mo nso ma address yentie de no so kan.
Additionally, the IMC will promote investment, sports tourism, and Ghana's global competitiveness in boxing. Again, subcommittees beginning with promotions, health, medical, and welfare will ensure a swift but safe return to boxing through a structured checklist and framework. With legendary figures like Professor Azuma Nelson, seasoned professionals including past presidents, legal brains, and renowned coaches, the committee is poised to deliver a blueprint not just for boxing, but for all contact sports in Ghana. Let us honor the spirit of perseverance, discipline, and unity. Let us build a safer, stronger future for Ghana boxing.
We ANSAMA National Sports Authority Director General, Uri from the Yao Ampofo Ankara, and so Timmy Tuja. Na Yansamra Honorable Kofi Adams, or no Sansemina, Etimi Etujano, and also, ono the Otifri Yao Ampofo Ankara, who in any pa. Se empo omapa basu ko bi se omontrase no monhwe se eniema ekobosima atoto tochimene nyina no womo eba be ye ho adwuma no mahwe se eniema ebekoye na afi bibia adeda na kwam no nim pefe se sana esitie de na so no ye wonkofo bi wo emfa ho ni dwuma de awudie omo ne won enya adwene omo nte niema bi ase na so akwai ti se galamse ekun ya ekoso sisia no omampani ekono emma bi kura wase wo hu omo se omo na wabote kase enei adeti no mokutia galamse esanse eno eyenkofobia no aduane no madwuma eboa omo na hwe omo enti omo de omo ntiase na sansem na mu no de esa gira so kase boxing decision ye omo tiki nkofobi entiase na so no se wo ntiase kra na esa omo ye adwuma na in the end adepapa na be free mo aba.
I am excited as a minister for sports and recreation and as someone who loves boxing, who thinks that boxing in Ghana should not be low where it is. Boxing in Ghana by now should be flying very, very high. And that if you mention not just our continent, but if you put the world together and you are counting or mentioning countries that should be respected for boxing, Ghana should be one of them. Unfortunately, we cannot say so. So I am excited about the project ahead. And so I believe everybody should be excited. Do people have concerns? Yes, people will have concerns. Just like the country is working very hard to fight one of the major menace that is worrying us, Galamsey. And there are some people who say that they should be allowed to do it. I saw a video of some women demonstrating that why is President Mahama fighting Galamsey, and that they don't have any work to do, and that is what they do to feed themselves. So why are they fighting them? Why are they bringing people to fight them? So they are unhappy. So I am sure there may be some people who benefit from what we see as wrong, who when the right things are done, they may be out of business. They won't be happy. So I will disappoint you by not speaking for everybody.
We someone otimi edetu eja. O wie no na o si individuals na ya pa wo mo si wono. Obu omo pa no man mu nso o ma ya adwuma obi ani di ye pa se omo dwumadie eso ani ene ne pa omo ede aya amanfo enim omo eti ono sankofo no ogidi se adwuma omo ba bedi ni be adwuma kese na ebeso ani eno sa danche omo ankasa so betrechi na omo aboa omo aguide omo e wo niema bi a eso omo ye ho.
So involved in it and you are talking, it becomes difficult. So that is why I will encourage them, as professional as they are, they should get someone who will be doing the speaking for them. Because when you are doing it yourself and you are also speaking, you could give away certain things that you should not give away. But the communication person will, because he's not wearing the shoes, he's not pinching him or her that much, will see from the professional point of view what need be shared and what need not be shared. So I am sure the Director General himself, who is has been in the sports communication ecosystem for a long time, would suggest some names to them and will guide appropriately. So their work doesn't get negated by any miscommunication somewhere.
Ano anen samwa otimiri tu dwa na we ni nyina chi no chem so mo tu omofo isan se committee na nya hwe se committee no wo mo ankasa no epomoden na afi wo mo hwe se enei o metu kasamafo isan se du ba bia wan hwe ya wan kasa uye wadwene se obeya no makoko nekuni no akohono so no zambe retia na afo a anhwe ya ne ya che nsem bi okra ni kwa se uda na dia de beda dinti ehun behia sombe appointed committee wo ho a no ye nsem a oka editwa to yemfiri ona afi yemfi ani nchemu another national issue me pacho enei under 17 no Prosper Ogum ene ne mranche ne gina akono a omo hwe so ne Nigeria omo betimi ahye Nigeria for na afi omanya qualification to a Nations Cup na ebeba so under 17 no na eno ena wo kyerem kyese owura a ye friend no Prosper Ogum edi etu dwase so omo hye isan se omo ball no omo ball na mafosi go hwan de nenso say den a omo hye isan se so man sha omo nya ticket emfa nko the next stage of the competition.
Of course, we are at this stage. If you don't score, you don't qualify to the final, and you don't book the ticket to AFCON in Morocco. So once we are aware they score, that's the main reason why we put them there. So I'm very confident, and they are also very confident. The entire team is very confident that once we create the few chances that come our way, we'll be able to convert those chances. So as the head of the technical team and the head of the playing body, I'm very confident that if chances are created, we'll be able to convert them. I feel good. I mean,
we and someone ultimate attitude. Now, coach, as I to us say, officer is all about mentality. Omudi eco rag game nim. No match say and yema. Ebeti akoso isan se Ghana ni Nigeria no. Abrebia mfa ho ne baby a yekohia ene baby a eye banu no etimi ehia enema eyade a ya na eden pa. Eno nti no ana se san hia kra na efichire kra na competition a ewo so enti ono de ogitumi ye pa se ne mantie no so mo hwe se kwan bia so no omo ebenya mentality ebebo omo na afi omanya omaye mentally tough se sa game no a omo ekwa akoruam no omo betimi adi nkunim no ma hwe ama enema nyina wie pe no matimi akọ the next stage of the competition.
So if you look at the way they play, you look at the way we also play, it's like we are all almost the same. I think the difference will be the team that is able to prevent the other from, advancing forward with the ball. And then the team that will be able to turn defensive transitions into attacking transitions, very quick transitions, will be a key decider because definitely when you have the ball, you try to commit some men into certain critical positions up front.
We and someone Ora Prosper Ogum. And finally, now Osai edit to just say, we ni nyina chiri no. Emrantie air bomb who ye pa.
I feel good. Ghana, Nigeria at all levels, we all know how cagey such games are. Sometimes it goes beyond tactics. It's about temperament. Ghana, Nigeria matches are about temperament, character on the field of play, the belief, the aggression, the determination, the confidence, the willpower. That's all about Ghana, Nigeria at all levels, at senior team A level, at female level, everywhere. That is it. Sometimes it goes beyond tactics. So it's about the mind. Even though tactics will be very crucial in this game, I think the mentality of the players will also go a long way to determine who comes out victor.
We adding someone ultimately to Ja Ora Prosper Ogum, coach Edema Starlet no. Yefri Mark Kagawa Gordon Atram Divasa team no pacha omo player ba ko national team no adwuma wo je no so waka Nations Cup bi anase empo no zombie wafu zombie ne ba so prampram wo hye goals bi afa abrate no ene to atena na ehu pa omo de babedu stage wi abrate ne atudwa se ono oyi se ne ma edin na so coach no ade a omo kire omo ne ne ma omo fam no ene said ye niam si wosoro ni training na omo reye no eno na aboa omo a omo de bedu stage say nti omo ne Nigeria no omo beko all out said ye be ya omo betimi enya nkunimdie
game na tough by etie your coaches instruction am de my entina etimi winning game no nti after game na ye kofi yetimi nya enough rest and almost omo yi your mistake ye o park ni so nyina de try nti ama my confidence na ade and after that, so a team could train Nigeria 4 game no. Your training plan in the Ediboko face you because you're in Nigeria as a 12 game, but because of confidence our mama your training program like a high intensity na high in TSUG your mama and say G2 say a bit my boy might win against Nigeria. No. I feel the Philip be good because the coach is no more share so you campo and or more my confidence a edibebo game no because game no ye nyina your confidence and other teams in Nigeria so more confidence on the ball to form the way I'm try no me sure say you use any game no ma ebe boy might win against Nigeria.
We ere nsamo mpacho otimi ere tutwa ya so ere fa Makagawa no abrante no woni ball boye enra Ghana Premier League match ba ko a ensuo to den anase subrane to yenti no matimi ato so e ho no eto so Dreams era Young Apostles ere boni wo wa na enye asabketo na metimi aka na wati asese se de sikoye no e ba ne se omode eye minutes na aka no eto so no na e ba na wie na ye se Young Apostles edi nkunim e kamienu a Boboko I friend Young Dreams etimi ete ba ko na eno ena e ba ne se ewie ye no Winfred Dormon a wono coach eden nsem kakra etimi etu edwa wo se omo lusu ade a ede ma omo sise pa omo go che bon de omo bo na enso omo lusu ye na ade na efe this time ene so omo timi nya one go e kira wo se no omo improve.
We didn't defend very well. We also did not attack very well, especially when we went those transition ball. Right. So we went into the break. Unfortunately, the heavy downpour has to truncate the game. So we have to go back. This or readjustment. And we saw a very, very commendable second half performance. We opened them up, and one of our subs, inflation support. They still really, really look good in all the 3 games we have played. Our biggest issue is that we are not scoring. And today we managed to put a ball into the goal. So we'll keep building, we'll continue building from that, and we'll keep improving as a team in all areas, with the ball and without the ball. This team has a big potential. Everybody who came to watch this game commend our second half performance.
We and someone added to Richmond Opoku Energy MVP and I say most valuable player was a match him na ano enso kire say enema ayedin na ye kra emom nemom omogidi ye pa say de si ye bia nyame asem nsan say kwan a efa so a ba se nsuo ni toye na ade kye omodi nkunim ni nyina nyame asem na ono de ogidi ye pa say adwumade a omoye ka ho no na atimi amomadu sa pepenso no
I shall send a bit of the pass because game in the 12 game. We Dreams are losing the first 2 matches. Into Oba has seen and then easy for us. But near so he had 3 points now. So yes, we had to say yes, we the base be yes, we 3 points in way. The bit me can say Nina Unyam because we enra game now. Nanka bibia bit me in case say e be enyen su nanka onim den ke besi enra no. So it didn't be asked because I mean in the afini abo your match navy said your guy said in suit afini abo your match navy it's you know you're quite prepare for 11 wonders next weekend the meet me a catcher man say every day we both match be omombra om numbers no mombe support said the bear is in the NJ be share come my age mama be a repay
Kogwaza It is a table no our Ghana Premier League before say weekend you know ever Barcelona. Heart of Lions Dick 9 points, Karela United Tosumian 7 points plus of 2. Heart of Folk Tosumian 7 points plus of 2. And a Medium Sporting Club at Tosu and 6 points plus of 5. Na Afe Unya a year Diana Tosunumo also 6 plus of 1. Uruamua has a Young Apostles Abedan so 4 points minus of 1 goal. Honoma eno. Ene kakra me pacho etimi ba ba se odia 11 wonders at the 16th position with 1 point. Of course Dreams enro amukodi ncho no omo enso at the 17th position omo ni point or after 4 matches right and after so a year 3 matches and after a year 3 matches no brekum Chelsea on also at the 2 okra fedia and yamashada enkoye kra ye gira na fe yere nsem no aba na wie na high sense 98.9 everyday prices for everyday people yeah
unim telma kluga
say what you need
say ewia we lunch lunch.
Also
I feel pa. Say uye we na me video and I'm saying no say hey special.
Say me padi kakra ni bon komo ha ya.
Assorted the down omo da so ya na na me so omo da so ye pa.
Me fa number no more man.
Say da bi mi ame de bi na wa be ma no.
Then you go fast sorted for number.
No.
Okay. Oh, they have a new one.
Oh, now wouldn't mean say. Okay, me down my console back squad no. Into you pay your cut down. I sorted now down.
Maybe you want you from a panel.
Tell my no no. You chill.
I just said diet house is what channel as a pa.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. What do you do? When you need some money, you go free hustle, you go bread. But you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash. Make you play the game and win. Everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
And the creator does a high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now, so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrabim ponono. So to idea away ho. In few numuntem, say what chama, nefri yania, fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Say so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina. Into bibina o patwa, banaiko, neko jodie, ebi one cry, tama, kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a Buona da Fomboko, at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensang in Amcanian, dear F Feno, Naya Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey, 0302 550000. And now Quabefon and Santintanasu, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. You have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, and no.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Kojo, me Kojo. Adwanade. Se me fini me fi na me ya. Okay, na no ntumi ade wa fa no ka wa sam tira no. Ne ko kurom.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Kojo, me Kojo. Adwanade. Se me fini me fi na me ya. Okay, na no ntumi ade wa fa no ka wa sam tira no. Ne ko kurom.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro
1. Happy 98.9 FM. Jai Ike, onye Bema, onye Ike, onye Bema. Isaac Asempanye Bema kra. Onye Bema. Onye Bema bako kra. We move campaign. Eye Mortar Guinness. For the diaba. Yeah, now what TV. I say it is. I say it is. It's time to make that move. It's time for a cold Mortar Guinness. Guys, tear me. Muntie me. Me say, me dundum muntie me. Me say, it is time to make that move. It is time to make for cold Mortar Guinness. When the mind, the body, and Mortar Guinness unite, nothing is beyond your reach. Vim up your daily pursuit, revitalizing a taste of Mortar Guinness. Yeah, the B vitamins and shim. Entienne say open your nourishing natural goodness. Yeah, turn 12 Ghana cedis. Remember, say abreni say Mortar Guinness na. Mortar Guinness na. She say obehu proudly made in Ghana symbol no. Ewo bottle ni tini so. Ana say can eso. Mortar Guinness we move. Shene so say uchusu made in Ghana Mortar Guinness over the imported ones a free Nigeria bana. E kire say ye niema mako enum imam bobo soma. U show national pride. U boosti economic growth Ghana ye di ho ase na America. Sanso na o supporto Ghanaian industry.
98.9.
Na apenso u create no asan asave jobs, that's Ghanaian jobs. And afi u protect local business. Mortar Guinness made in Ghana by Ghanaians for Ghanaians in Tishanenson from Mami. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. So are you ready to say I do without breaking the bank? If Asembu say niti ane dia na Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026 unti ena abama. We just 1,000 Ghana cedis no. Per couple no, ubenya the wedding of your dreams. Yema hotel accommodation. Yema beautiful wedding outfit. Yema amazing reception. Yema stylish decoration. Yema escort service. Yema professional premarital counseling. Yema video and photography. Hair and makeup. Sa niyema nyina ena 1,000 Ghana cedis. For 20 years ena yaka adofo abum ede serie ashe omano. Afi next year de no baso ne ye ton registration forms no afi mu for a whole year ene ye de ye. Bra spaces no ye feeling fast say bra na beje odie pa. Fre 024 0244 143949 0244 143994 and I say 0302 254858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. Our on another level. Don't do special Atnas Sanso and Asempa and so special. Unim say Go Stars.
Yeah.
Go Stars.
Who's that? You ever started league, you know? The catch on some players no man taking it there. A standard for the league. Okay, I am.
Yeah. Okay.
But African there. And I'll be surprised. I mean, who Go Stars say even so we team share 2 goals. We can share 2 goals. Our African anymore. Make us say it's an improvement over the coach ni year. But unfortunately, as I'm not mechanical, I've indicated me says sanity. Share, because you're Dominion. Where do you make for quite with so 24? Kakra. Mean to me, and channel the on yet. But the truth is that football, you're with emotions. And we are too passionate, we are too passionate over, and not a overconfidence, and I'm once and back. Share a Jumana warrior, and one no. Wakita Gold Stars from Division 2 are the Omabedru Premier League. Now, dynamics of Premier League, different from say Wakita Division 1 and Division 2. Decisions have been taken of Premier League. Far different from a Division 1. Because this is the elite footballer here, and player be all Premier League biano. Professional enough. Coaches, coach Premier League no. They are professional enough. Say, nyanya man yina na beti a chen yes oye. Beti a suggest. That is why you are meant to hire and fire. So suggest channel no one fa. Ne do baby. Sadia no ono so ni decision no take ye no. Amwa club na. Or audacity say upon the streets. But so for coach from a year first year, second year, and now near my search and I coach for on about copper fine or the Koyan or survive here. The next year no Koji League no. And I want to us on the first match or boy no. Orini 2-1. Non me aside, I'm the Bechem United. And also Africa. Now, on my what you say. In fact, so shit team anymore. They now won't Vincent Atega about Obiana Bayagin Vincent Atega up on the ball in every from House of Folk to Mediema, and no 2 quine. Oba no call Mediema, and on the Mediema Kwaji League, and no free on the Mobeji League. But Vincent Atega near Nimon on the strength and a who are or the body defense. Unlike to say dreams are now being your prince John Entry. Yeah, or no. Or that's why when you medium time or buy on him ball. Now what they were hold to me born ye. And another Sabra no sono. Now boys no call Barcelona from saying those 2 guys. One of them was
Aziz.
They were integral part of dreams.
Yes.
No more Boponi ye, and not just football. Okay. No more Boponi ye, champ. Your friends, baby, any Gold Stars players here, which is here. It's a compliment with good goalkeeper, and then Karim Zito. One of the rehearsed coach, I knew so I tried and tested. Yeah, funny say, acquire a fast arranging midfield and defense. It's me defending against the opponent.
He's a master.
He's the master of it. And when you dreams, they are maybe a Gold Star say the same thing, or baby. But this is from Paul Mansour. One way or the other, or ball as a player or call Africa, but Unusu team being called as a coach.
From Paul Manson.
At Kodoko, he was assistant coach. And Omoko Africa. So he was not the man in the main affair. It's this time, or not sort of a idea near maybe no question. Such coach, when your experienced players are easily ultimate drive it.
Yeah.
But so we on your
experienced players, or munim terrain,
yes, or more ultimate drive it. But so the new players now just could just be no grounds. And the next time, you know.
But he was not even given the opportunity to travel to Algeria.
And when Jamaica say, so what the emotions
and the passion be
bro, so overconfidence. Emma bro, so my Juman one share be boss. Because I Kasafa elite football. We can near their boom near their ear Juma. At the time of fire from Paul Manson and win here, Kamane more than second leg no crack a ghost no would have reduced. I am telling you
5 for no
because. Or any team no ball ha edgy 2. All things being equal, young can say the ODG 2 no obey improve upon near man loopholes is unyan were happy their tries or the be defended. Same poyabesha no wa. It's Kenya 5. Kabeba from telling you say at least there's been an improvement over the Ohuwa.
Me say Gold Stars and come pema so krendu but information I say on pese obako ye Gold Stars ejuma no.
And I mean, you say be home person.
Officer we betimi aha even on domestic season.
Senana man kwano ekita team no cry even for 5-6 matches ebe home. Because onye elite coach offer team bi ejine team. And again, Obiba ka say bia from Paul Manson echina no di news but antese de ono ankasa ekita no kita players. Much as Antiquasiadu, Inyabate, and Yawa, Omakwaje 5-7 on aggregate, but a normal for a new team. So, or could be a frame. But the question is, Obenya sa opportunity be time bang. House of folk kotoko, and so pejom. And we all know say Ghana for person team be Africa. No be representing on many year pa you never person especially has in the coming days in the last 2-3 decades. Ya who say has a folk at Timiaji Confederations Cup waje CAF Champions League actually say onimterino. Just that any man in recent times, but we feel say team no air building and beyond that, say even has of Kotoko Kita inexperienced players are the momentum behind the team no crano again you more opportunity.
Of course, it's has
yes
Kotoko
has an Kotoko the ball just stability out to know and go to yeah because the aura around the team crano will not give you the opportunity to load in rough off. Yenim say has any St. George's baby ankoye yenim say Kotoko any work USMA ankoye omji goals but that doesn't mean said this time it will be the same. When your opportunity G League and now the choirs are you should think say when your club also change teams beat the say you ask go the crowd on so chain
even media man
now on so chain Ediana Heart of Lions crown now on so chain what you say but so Heart of Lions based on Abia Kappa Wajia House of Lions but House of Lions are top 4 several times to tell you say time and not going to has new big ground now or GB.
Yeah.
So it is telling you so another force to reckon with.
Sure.
Well, I'm sure sir, and I'll fire a coach and a coach in the coy. Because you do, and you're too late. Minin said from 4 months ago, our friend back over call. But the truth is that on share so a pit player coach, must go to so on experience coach. Yes, sir. The predicament of Ghost Stars number doso. It was season we because my whole team's no young apostles, and man was about.
Yeah.
Wash your ball, more improve from last season. Said you know, ball.
Yeah.
And now, how year or buy? It will say on share perfect win. But the ball now, born extra will say on a good day, no, so team far, on betting a share will be a ebi. Ya and vision, has a football, mobile, across sports stadium. What you say? Sanya many in accident, you know, because you do ancient near now back to Kumasia Sante Kotoko. Kotoko team no, any you. And me say share highlights na na jono pa manya full match but I'm say one guy be chado do na. Kotoko team no loopholes is them especially midfield need the bad defense no. Omo tackling nye. Ena omo timi a ball passes yi omo defensive midfielders film at once and the question happens you should have a defense DMA or one deal to be compatible with force. Kotoko team no omo be ko mani ma mesro omo nya go but omo defensive midfield enye defense so nye omo attack no mo ye nya bi ankofo bi a on a good day so man 2-3 chances or betimi a convert back in the shape of Abetamwa and then probably Odwin say bi along the line se ne matimi ya kwampuku be ba beka ho but truth is that Karim Zito work and only as seven time because Karim Zito were Jumaye. Somebody can go as Hano Mabaha. Yeah. But Abia, America Abo no Beboha no Makobo Omako Omabo. So some may survive here. At the end, some year they say, Ombe making sure say even if it is one goal, Ombe share defensive midfield no. Any midfielders no, any defenders need because said you see quantity there, defenders no transition your poor, defending is poor. And of course, you do timer. I used to 50 to 18 yard box man, they fumble a lot. Goalkeeper not them no crowd there. At least talk about him.
Especially yan twaso ochina me hu say news team no aba yes ako mre ne kopa news team no aba betena senti brai brana behwe we no na yi na ene all bright ni he obi abeyi amamo enti behwe se mu obeyi a ana aha mu na ewo yiwa ha na yem nye ready na yemfa eye news no emra uko boy krachi na o sana out here asemo
Happy FM.
All bright,
98.9.
all bright, mommy. Okay. Okay. Nti eno enso eno no na abna asante Teresa atnase na otnase dia na onu se happy akan kasebo de tosumi no no na odeba bowe na yenko.